Hello everyone, welcome to the final Anime Amigos of 2022.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I'm Calvin Atkinson, the Pokemon punk who's gone too far with it this time.
I'm Reese the Gundam Guru, who gave Elliot the best present this year.
I love it.
I'm Ren the JoJo Genius, who did also presents today.
I'm Elliot Chapman, the King's Game Commander, and if we have that, I'm using that name, you know what that means? It's motherfucking Kingmas, ladies and gentlemen! Third year in a row! Party hats, invisible party hats for all!
Yay!
Yes, it is our annual tradition, where obviously, one, if you don't know it, why the hell are you here? Two, no seriously, why the hell are you here? Get out. Three, what the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out of my house! And four, is where we all get together to celebrate the greatest anime of all time, that is of course being King's Game, the animation, released on that glorious day in fall 2017.
Did we have to?
And of course we have a few traditions. First of all, it's the Kingmas Carol, which I have right here. I've searched far and wide for it. I promise you I have it this time. So here's the first one. Here.
Confession number 57. I'm not actually a big fan of Persona 5, I'm going to be entirely honest.
Put it away, you bastard!
Sacrilege.
They're annoying and not very well developed, and the gameplay is just boring, I'm sorry. Actually, if there's any game that I would consider my favorite, it has to be the Guy game. Especially the Final Chapter.
Never mind, that's probably not it. Give me a sec. Okay, here it is.
Confession number 173.
Oh. For legal...
Not only have I attended furry rights parades, I've actually even contributed to them. I have full on been a part of them in my patented Zoroark fursuit. Furry rights, y'all.
It's a cool Pokemon.
For legal...
It's a cool Pokemon. Okay, what's it? Okay, this has to be it. Alright, this has to be it.
Confession number 302.
Oh,
I
damn
was
it.
attracted to the deer from open season. Just thinking about
For legal reasons, this is satire.
Ignore that. I was in a dark place.
For legal
Someone
reasons...
hacked my phone. She does look good in all first. Anyway,
Moving on.
I wish you were Merry
there's
King's.
there's the main one, with that obviously being the Kingmas Challenge, where I pit these three. There's a bit of hair.
I love the fact he's got a bit of fluff on his phone.
Yeah.
Where I pit these three lovely boys against one another to see who is the best. Is the best at who has the best knowledge of King's Game. And
It's
whoever
not
wins
Reese.
not only is crowned the King of Kingsmas. Obviously, I am the god, so I do not have the title. And whoever wins receives whatever's in the Sainsbury's bag of mysteries. And the losers will have to take the punishment of whatever's in the co-op bag of horrors.
I'm dreading this.
Okay, so, and once again, as I do things a little differently. Last year, I got these three to create their very own King's Game challenge. I keep saying Kingsmas more than King's Game, is weird. The year before that, I did a King's Game trivia quiz. This time, I decided to combine the two. So, here is what we have. On here, I have 10 King's Game challenges. Your job is to figure out which of these are real and which of these I made up.
Excellent.
Okay.
However, there are a couple of differences. First of all, I will not be asking you individually. You will all answer each question together.
Okay.
Please try not to pick the same answer for everyone, otherwise I will scream.
Okay.
Two, I decided to make things a bit more difficult. Some of these will not just be from the anime, but from the King's Game manga and light novels as well.
Okay, let's go for it.
And however, I will allow you each a question for each of these if you wish. Mind you, I'm going off memory, so there'll be some I will not be able to answer. The key ones obviously being, don't ask me which ones are real.
Okay.
And second of all, don't ask me for names I will not be fucked to remember.
No.
Anyway.
I don't remember any of their names anyway.
No, likewise.
No, I don't.
Okay, so, here are the questions. Question 1. This challenge involves all remaining participants. One of the remaining subjects must commit suicide within the next 24 hours. For every 8 hours that the order is not completed, a random participant will be punished. This results in the death of 3 subjects.
I'm going to go real.
I'm going to go false.
Fake.
It is real.
Oh.
It is from King's Game The Origin as well. One of the bit prequel manga.
Okay.
Anyway.
Required reading.
Yeah.
This challenge involves 1 remaining participant. The subject chosen must reveal their darkest secret to everyone else. This results in the deaths of no participants.
Fake.
Real.
Fake.
It is fake.
Damn it.
Yeah, that sounds like too easy of an out.
Why are you
Someone would
complaining
die.
that you're doing badly at this?
I guess I'll get the punishment, that's why.
Oh, yes,
I'm
that's fine.
surprised you're all not. I'm surprised none of you are asking questions about these.
No, because that seemed like I was sort of doing in my head. That was definitely
I
something.
I had a good fake thing. Anyway, this challenge involves 2 participants. All of the subjects must vote for either of these in a friendship vote. Whoever gets the least number of votes gets punished. This results technically in the death of 1 student.
Technically.
I think. I think that's real because he wouldn't have said technically otherwise.
I'm also going to say real.
Yeah, I'm going to real.
It is real.
Yeah.
It was one of the. I say technically because she didn't die because of the punishment. She committed suicide just before she was going to get punished.
Right.
Actually, her punishment wasn't even death. It was to tell her crush she likes him.
Right. So
Some of these don't always involve. Some of these don't always include death.
Gee, right. Death or admit something
As I said,
simple.
I didn't think you'd say
she
technically.
didn't. She died before she saw the punishment. In all fairness.
Next.
Right. That's heavy.
Okay, number 4. This challenge involves all remaining participants. All subjects are to gather around in a circle and may choose to break any number of fingers on one of their hands. If they do, they may give or take away points from themselves or any other subject. Any participant with minus points after the last person's turn will be punished. This results in the death of no participants.
Fake. This is a different anime.
I'm going to go real.
I'm going to say real also.
It is real.
Whoa!
Oh.
I didn't
It
expect
was
that.
in. Yeah, it was. It was in the anime as well.
Yeah, it's what I remembered it from.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's doable. I feel like I could do that one with difficulty.
Number 5. This involves all remaining participants. They are told to stand outside the school and await an order. After the order is given, all subjects must reach the roof of the school from the outside. Any subject that doesn't reach the top after 15 minutes or enters the school will be punished. This leads to the death of 5 subjects.
Are they allowed to use tools or can they just do it on their own?
They can, yes, they can use tools. Actually, I'll give you this. One of them, if I remember correctly, one of them actually spent a lot of time looking for a ladder that was tall enough. He finally found one. It was not tall enough, but there was like 2 minutes left on the counter, so he died anyway.
Real. That's
Maybe
definitely
in that
happened.
case, that's a lot of detail.
It is fake.
Ah, you bastard!
Oh, well done.
I thought long and hard on these.
That's smart. I was going to say, if they're the slice of life crew who hang out on the roof of the school, then they're fine. They
Okay,
win.
wait. Remind me, who has how many points?
I got like
think
2,
I've got-
maybe.
I got
2.
3.
No, I've got 3. Sorry, because I got the last one right.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
3. I've got 3 right so
Okay,
far.
so
I got
2,
2.
3, 3. So
Yes.
these 2 are tying for first in a minute. Okay. This one involves all male participants. Participants must bring with them 100 sheets of paper with the numbers 1 to 100 written on them. In order of sheets, the subjects must take turns drawing 1 or 3 sheets of paper from the pile. The subject that draws the 100th sheet of paper will be punished. This is also in the death of 1 student.
Fake. I don't think I've ever seen one where they separate them out by genders.
Real. Just how bizarre it could be.
Ren?
Fake.
It is real.
Hey!
It was from the manga.
Hey.
It was the one challenge in the manga that was never shown in the anime. And honestly, I am pissed off about this.
Yeah,
That
I
means
quite
we're all
liked it.
tied.
Yeah,
Because-
oh god damn, we're all
Because
tied.
in the friendship vote, the person someone was actually trying to get rid of the main protagonist because the girl who committed suicide in the friendship vote was his crush.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, this challenge involves 2 participants. The subjects must send the message "Go die" to 2 of their classmates. Subjects who receive the message will then die. If the text is not sent, then the participants who didn't send it will be punished. This is also in the death of 2 subjects.
Real.
Fake.
Fake.
It is real.
Ah, you
I retake the lead.
cows ahead.
It is real. In case you're wondering why 2, the messages were sent by 2 people. However, the person died by falling down the stairs. The other one died by falling down the stairs. It wasn't because of a.
These people are morons.
Yeah.
It's King's Game.
Yeah.
Number 8. The challenge involves all remaining participants. All subjects are to split themselves into 4 teams. They will meet at the school's racetrack and run a relay race, where the subjects are swapped over at every lap. The team that finishes the race last will be punished. This is also in the death of 4 subjects.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that's real because I think I saw that in the anime.
I'm going to go fake because I don't remember it from the anime.
I'm going to say true.
It is fake.
Hey!
The reason there is a running one,
Yeah.
but it's not that one.
Ah, you clever, you little bastard.
Okay. This challenge involves all remaining participants. All subjects, but 3 specifically named, have 5 minutes to hide anywhere in the school. The 3 seekers then have 30 minutes to search for those subjects. All hiders who are found and all seekers who fail to find someone will be punished. This results in the death of 4 subjects.
Fake. That's Among Us.
I'm going to go real.
Yeah, true.
It is fake.
Oh,
Damn
come
it.
on!
Calvin is in the lead.
Still.
And final one.
Reese, you have to get this right to tie with me.
Yeah.
And you have to get it wrong.
This subject involves 2 participants. Subject A must touch the breast of subject B. This results in the death of 2 subjects.
Real, because I'm sure I remember that from the
Wait,
anime.
say it again, sorry.
This challenge involves 2 participants. Subject A must touch the breasts of subject B. This results in the death of 2 participants.
So Reese has gone for real. I'm going to, just to give him a chance, I'm going to go fake.
I'm also going to say true.
But I think it's real.
It is real. It was in the manga, it was the 3rd challenge in any other King's game, and at that point they thought it was just still fun and games. It didn't realize you could die from it. And so yeah, tie between Calvin and Reese.
Yeah.
And I got 4 points, so I can last.
Yeah, it's still a tie between Calvin and Reese.
So, have you got a tiebreaker? Or just do rock, paper, scissors?
No, we won't do rock, paper, scissors.
You didn't prepare for a tie, did you?
Let's
Twerk off.
I refuse. You win.
Okay, here's one. I'm gonna give you a number from the National Pokédex.
Oh, God.
What you will have to tell me what Pokemon that is.
Okay.
Alright.
378.
It's gonna be Hoenn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Shiftry.
I'm gonna go.
It's gotta be a Hoenn Pokemon, surely.
And it has to be a original Hoenn Pokemon, not a carrier from the earlier gens. I'm gonna go Sharpedo.
Regice.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. No, I'm gonna go for a different one. I'm gonna make it a bit easier for you. I'm gonna go Sinnoh Pokédex 120.
Sinnoh.
So this is the original one, meaning it could be previous Pokemon in it as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't remember the Sinnoh Dex very well, and I've just played Brilliant Diamond.
Yeah, all of us reviewed it. So how many Pokemon in the original Dex?
God, Sinnoh's not a region I really go back to a lot.
I'm just going to say, I'm glad it's not me with this question because I have no fucking clue.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
It is one from a previous region.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to go Raichu.
I'm going to go...
Don't know why, I'm just going to say.
I'm going to go Sudowoodo.
Pelipper.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one.
See, the Kanto is the one I'm going to do best at.
Alright, let's do Kanto then. Okay, Kanto 36.
36.
Okay, so that's early on.
Not necessarily. I'm going to say Sandslash.
I'm going to go Nidoran male.
I'm going to say Fearow, just because I want to throw in a guess.
No, Fearo's definitely before Pikachu, and Pikachu's 25.
Is Clefable.
Clefable?
Well, I was going to Mount Moon Pokemon.
I was. Yeah, we both got Mount Moon Pokemon. We just got the wrong one.
Okay, then tell you what. Whoever gets the Pokemon. Okay, then I'm gonna tell you a Pokemon. You have to guess the Pokédex number. Whoever was closest.
Okay. That's better.
That's fair.
Okay, Poliwhirl.
And this is in the Kanto Dex.
Kanto, yeah.
62.
I'm going to go 90.
61.
Oh,
Well done!
Calvin wins.
Well done,
Congratulations, Calvin wins.
Calvin is like...
I am so glad I won on that.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
your prizes are a selection of Akira Kurosawa samurai movie.
Oh, I actually like that, actually.
The Oddworld collection on Switch.
Hey!
Like that as well.
And the best of them all, a still sealed copy of Norm of the North.
Hey!
And as for you two, you have to be punished. So congratulations, Calvin is the new King of Kingmas. And,
I definitely don't deserve
for
it.
you two, which of these would you like, Reece, as you came second?
I picked the one on the left.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay. These are both cocktails I made, non-alcoholic, don't worry, that are created by basically mixing random shit together.
I'll get it open in
Smells somewhat
I have iron brew if you
citric.
need it.
Smells somewhat citric.
I can't open it.
Okay, I can, yeah, alright, okay. I'll wait for you, Reece.
3.
Hang on.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 2, 3, die.
It's not that bad.
Really?
I'm interested to know what it is, but
He's good.
Okay, so if it's the one,
I taste Iron Brew. I think blackberry in mine.
you got the Iron Brew right.
Mhm.
It is.
It's a type of berry.
It is fridge milkshake. Mono be the fudge brownie one. Iron Brew and innocent smoothie.
Yeah. What was in the innocent smoothie? Was that fruit?
Actually, wait one second.
You don't have any allergies, do
Would have
you?
been a strawberry one, right?
Thank
Strawberry
fuck
and-
for that.
It was a.
No, the only thing I'm allergic to is penicillin.
It was
I doubt there's any of that in there.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
no, it was naked smoothie. It was Rainbow Machine. Apple, banana, kiwi, blackberry, mango,
Blackberry.
blueberry
Ah.
smoothie.
He got it so partly right.
And as for Ren, yours was Lipton peach iced tea,
Which I love.
iced latte, and orange juice.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty good to
That's a
be
good
fair.
combo, actually.
I shall replicate this at home. I won't do
Yeah.
I
It's,
won't do that.
much better than what we had last year.
Ilfers,
Ren, I swear to God, give me the
time,
fucking
and
thing.
I could not be fucked paying that travel, the delivery expense
Right,
again.
to the point that we were here for.
We were here for this. This is
Let's
an
do the
integral
full,
part of
let's
our
do
year.
the full season. I am so pleased I got my victory on a Pokemon question. I can't believe I was like one off.
Yeah, congratulations. You are the best of King's game knowledge. Take that with pride or with horror. It's up to you.
I'm just a good guesser apparently. So fall 2022 happened. Fall usually is a good season. This year didn't change that up.
Yeah, really good this season.
Holy hell, this season's been great.
It's been amazing.
So what do you guys think about how it compared with all the other seasons? Because I think maybe spring might have been slightly better, but I'm not.
Honestly, this is the best one
Yeah.
for me.
Likewise.
Yeah, this is the strongest for me.
This is the one I've felt the most anticipation for,
There's a-
mostly because of Bleach, but also enjoyed the most.
Yeah,
probably.
this is the one that I enjoyed the most in.
It did feel like there was always something for everyone,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
including people who like good ad jingles with Gundam,
Gundam.
Gundam.
A lot-
Also,
I really-
very creative name for a company. Okay, we're making Gundams. What do we name ourselves? Gundam.
I was actually going to message Reese afterwards saying, "Is this a throwback to something?"
No, it's a throwback to the prologue because the technology Ael's based on is the gun arm
Oh, okay.
technology.
Because I know it. I thought it was just called Gund technology.
No, it was gun arm technology.
Okay.
So okay, here's
It uses the guns format, but the technology itself is guns arm, but they
okay.
incorporate it with people.
so there are also really good holdovers as well.
Yeah.
JoJo
Yes.
came back in a big way.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Ren's very happy.
I haven't watched it yet, but I know
I've
I know what
only-
happens.
I've only seen one of the holdovers. I will admit.
What was I watching for Holdover?
Spy X
Oh
Family.
yeah, that and yeah.
No,
What else?
is Spice Family a holdover? Or
Yes, it
something?
is a
Yeah, it's a
holdover.
holdover.
Well, I
'Cause
changed my list.
the first season, the first season came out in spring.
Plus,
Well,
it's
the first
part
book
it's
came out
part
in
it's
spring.
part 2 of season 1 rather than.
Right. Because I saw everyone online label season 2. Right.
I don't know why people labeled it. It's not season 2. It's not even. No one's labeled it. It's just
Yeah.
season 1
It's
part
the
2.
second core, right?
It's the second core.
yeah.
That's
Right. Ignore me for 5 minutes.
hence why when Gundam Witch from Mercury comes back in April, it's going to be a holdover again.
Yeah.
It's going to be. But I mean, oh
Holy
god.
hell, Reese is down this. Fucking hell.
I know. Yeah, I'm not touching mine for a bit. I think.
Yeah, I thought that was quite nice actually.
So
Oh, okay. Guess you two didn't get punished.
Get a job as a drinks mixer.
Yeah, as a
I just
barista.
thought of the what just does not go well. What just sounds completely wrong? Iron Brew and smoothie. Great.
So what's the also, it really fucked up the wild cards for me because I had a couple down there, and I was like, well, if this one doesn't get picked, then I'm gonna have to, then I can put something I really want on there. But now it's like, no, these two need to be nominated, even though I probably liked something more than them. And I'm hoping you two will come to the rescue, and I can just pick something. A bunch of you come to the rescue, and I can just pick something I want.
I only have one. I'm only gonna pick one for wildcard this season. I kind of want to pick ones with different seasons this year.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on mine. I'll probably decide at the end.
Well, again, the current nominees are the Spy X Family, which it's going to be a holdover for this season.
Yeah.
My Dress Up Darling, and
So that's you happy.
and Cyberpunk Edge Runners,
Woo.
which I mean that's already a tough contest as is. I mean the one thing I'll say is I don't think anything else from Winter's getting nominated.
Yeah.
I will
As I
say,
keep saying, I'll be honest. I think Spypunk Edge Runners is alright, is good. I don't think it's as amazing as everyone else is saying it is. Honestly, I'm not sure why either.
why people think it's amazing, you mean?
Yeah, I want to know more why I don't know why it's not that great. Why I'm just okay with it.
We're running low on time, so let's get straight on to it. Let's do the holdovers very quickly. Reese, presumably you had a few.
I have got my 5. 3 of these I've not watched fully. So 5 was Tiger and Bunny Season 2 Part 2. 4 Digimon Ghost Game. 3 JoJo's. 2 Uncle from Another World. 1 Spike's Family now.
Wait, Uncle from Another World's been going again.
Yeah, it came back.
I haven't seen anything new on Netflix. It hasn't been up on Netflix though.
Yeah,
it came up.
No episode's been coming out yet.
I checked last night. It's still episode 7 for me.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So, Elliot?
I only have one, Spike's Family.
Well, JoJo and Spy X Family. So Spike's Family number 1.
Yeah.
Wow, I was surprised by that.
I know. Well, no, I mean, I haven't caught fully up to date, so I do know what happens in JoJo. So I don't feel comfortable saying that that's the best. But I have been loving Spy X Family.
I had 2, JoJo in second and Spike's Family in number 1. Number 1, Spike's Family came back brilliant way. I love Bond the dog.
Yes.
Bond has been great.
Yeah, great.
Bond best boy.
Borf.
Yeah, if you think your life is worthless, Bond has a voice actor.
My favourite thing about that one though is when he eats up the scraps from yours cooking that Yuri left behind. You just hear this Borf, and then you come back and
He's dead.
And he's like dead on the floor, and Lloyd's like, "Is the dog okay?" Yeah, he's fine.
Is the dog okay? He ate my cooking. God have mercy on this soul.
Incidentally,
I will be honest. It feels like this core has been a bit of a step down from the first, but I feel it's more just because a lot of the episodes feel like they haven't really had much focus. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I agree. But I think some of them are pretty good.
As it concludes, I'm sure it will kind of boil towards more of a focal point.
Maybe.
I mean, a lot of comedy.
I feel like it would mostly be setting up the next arc.
Oh, yeah.
Love the introduction of Nightfall.
Oh,
yes.
Nightfall!
Yeah,
is
great, brilliant.
She is so fun.
Anya rejects his mother outright.
Yeah, there's a lot, and of course,
just deadpan face and hearing your head.
Yeah, and of course for JoJo, it's a momentous conclusion where the.
I haven't got to the conclusion yet, but it's been excellent.
Spoil anything.
We're talking about it in April, I think.
I think we're actually going to do it in February on top of our Mastermind episode.
Okay,
I
cool.
was going to say if it was having just done a separate episode, we could probably talk about Sonic Prime briefly as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but anyway, I think we're saving April now for Super Mario Brothers.
Oh right,
Super
that makes
Mario
sense.
and Sonic Prime maybe.
Maybe I think we want to get
the two against each other.
get an anime out. I think though. More comparison would be the Sonic movie and Mario movie would be a better comparison.
A review.
Yeah, but the question is though, which Mario movie? The new one or the original one?
The new one.
With Bob Hoskins.
Let's compare those two. That would be great.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't want to see Mario and Luigi Mario fight the Monkey Man?
There's so many good. Monkey Man?
Bowser, a monkey.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, that scene.
Goomba.
Unfamiliar.
The guys with the
look it
tiny
up.
heads.
Don't look it up.
No,
So
please look it up. It's great.
so let's. I feel like Spike's Family. We're going to talk so much more about it when
Yes,
Oh yeah.
we do
yeah, clearly.
Anime of the Year. So let's save some of that and quickly go on to Best OP. So we're doing some scoring now.
Hey.
And these are the last two categories we're going to pick for Spike. The Spike's Family can be picked in because it won't get any points.
Yep.
But if you picked it for the winner, I do not blame you. Reese.
Well, I did pick it for the winner, but I have to bump it down to honorable mentions now.
No, you can pick it a holdover for a winner if you want to.
Yeah, it's just a little bit bad. But
Yeah,
It's just kind of a wasted vote, really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So 10th, I've got Uruma-kun Season 3. 9th, DIY. 8th, Mother Love Season 2. 7th, Beast Tamers. 6th, now Spy X Family. 5th, Mob Psycho Season 3.
No surprise there.
4th, Bocce the Rock.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
3rd, Bleach Final Season.
Yeah.
2nd, Gundam The Witch from Mercury.
Only second.
Which I'll now be abbreviating to G-Witch. Why is it too much of a mouthful?
Yeah.
I will not.
First is Blue Lock.
Whoa!
Blue Lock.
Yeah.
Damn.
Phenomenal.
I did not expect that.
Okay. I have my 10. Honorable mentions, I'm a villainess, so I'm taming the final boss.
Oh yeah, shit, I watched
That was so good.
Golden Kamuy Season 4. The Eminence and Shadow.
Wait, sorry, what's the category, by the way?
OP.
That's OP.
Oh, OP, sorry.
Are you okay?
I was going to say, I thought we were doing like... yeah,
Ren,
sorry.
how much of that drink have you had?
Indeed, yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
7. What?
I didn't put any alcohol in. What's happening?
I put it in.
Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Working Demon School Aruma Season 3.
Oh, did
And
we
then the 5, Gundam Witch of Mercury. Number 4 was Blue Lock. Number 3 was Reincarnated as a Sword.
Alright.
Number 2 was Bocce the Rock. And number 1 was Chainsaw Man.
Whoa.
Nice.
I really fucking love that OP.
Ren?
So I've actually managed to get 11, so 6 honourable mentions. So Raven of the Inner Palace.
Mysterious!
Yes, that's
I will be honest, I only watched like a few episodes of that. I couldn't really count it in any of them.
No, that's fair
Same,
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Your Eternity Season 2, because obviously it's not actually a new song.
Yeah.
Spy X Family, Gundam, Blue Lock, Chainsaw Man, and then on to the top 5, Bocce the Rock. And then number 4 is Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War arc.
Ren,
Sorry.
don't stop
3,
knocking things.
My Hero Academia Season 6.
Sorry.
Good call.
What?
Sorry, it's just the birthday.
I'm so sorry.
I know, but it's so...
Number 2, Do It Yourself.
I do it
Oh,
myself.
that was so close
Yeah.
to getting to the top 10.
And number 1, Mob Psycho 100.
Oh.
One and
They
only
can't-
one.
they-
I
can't
will,
miss.
I will admit, I do. It's not as good as the first two, in my opinion, because the first two was just absolute drug-fueled madness.
see,
This one was a lot more.
Every
Insane.
episode had me hyped. Like, I was watching it with my headphones on last night. I was just like, fuck yeah.
So,
Really good until
so
the
Spike's
episode.
Family was my number 2, but since everyone else bumped it down to make sure that others got points, I'll do the same.
Yeah.
So other than that, I had Iruma-kun as an honourable mention, Uzaki Season 2 as an honourable mention, and My Hero Academia Season 6. But
I
that
completely forgot about Uzaki-chan. I
Gun...
haven't been watching it.
I watched one episode and then forgot about it.
Yeah, I
Gun-
watched 2 and then forgot
I'm
about
not-
it.
From what I've heard,
I'm up to date on it.
from what I've heard, it wasn't great.
Oh, really?
No, it was better than people thought it was.
I'm mostly going from Giga's reaction, like, I know it was a sequel, or a sequel to Uzaki-chan, not you!
So next one, Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury, Do It Yourself. Then I had Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. And I picked Chainsaw Man as my number 1.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even include. Oh no, I didn't. It's not an mention.
But I mean, we'll go with you, Reese. You're the only person to pick Blue Lock.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of OP. Great song, great
Oh,
animation.
Elliot picked as a runner-up. Sorry.
I love, mostly for the visuals. The
Yeah.
visuals were great.
Yeah, visuals great, and I think that's just such a really catchy song as well.
Yeah. There were so many good OPs. I could have put more even.
Yeah, if we wanted to, it could be a top 20 easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it was so difficult. Oh my god, so difficult to
Spike's
pick.
Family had an amazing one.
Oh,
though.
that looks so good.
Yeah. And
I like, though you have to admit, with the visuals of that one, they are very clearly banking off The Sims for Your.
yeah.
She
Oh,
is
yeah.
in a lot of that.
Yeah.
About
yeah.
top.
There's 17 of Your and there's like 3 of Lloyd.
It does feel like this half of Spike's Family, they're trying to give Your more to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, shit, we forgot Your.
yeah, because the fan art can only go so far.
Whoa.
I've got nothing to actually contribute about Arknights, but that had a really detailed, amazing, visually OP. But the song was meh.
So
Actually, I also have, for the first time ever in Anime Amigos history, a dishonorable mention for Best OP.
Oh.
More Than a Married
Yes,
Couple Were Not Lovers.
please.
oh,
That OP
Yeah.
was atrocious.
it is
It is the
atrocious.
worst OP I have fucking heard in my life.
It is so grating.
I'd say that's probably in between. So number 1, worst OP is Wise Man's Grandchild. Number 2 is More Than a Married Couple. And number 3 was that. What was the video game one? The Smash one.
Oh,
Oh,
Tamazaki-kun. Yeah, I'll be honest, this is the worst for me. The main reason, the backing track.
Yeah.
Like the whole like
Diabolical.
Like I just thought my ears can only take so much. Oh my god! Every time I listen to that, I had to spend like half an hour break listening to Disturbed.
yeah.
It was like the opposite of the King's Game OP, where I listened to that over and over and over
You
again.
need a palate cleanser.
So Chainsaw Man, me and you picked that one.
Yeah, I seriously liked it.
Got a lot of great movie references in there.
And mainly one of the things that really made me realize how good the OP was from a YouTube channel that I keep showing to you guys, which is someone who's like an actual music professional. He like worked on Endgame and everything like that. He made a big video analyzing just how good it on it, and that kind of convinced me, yeah, this is a fucking great OP.
So so actually on the subject of Chainsaw Man, I really like the opening, but the one reference no one pointed out is the fact it's got the Jackass the movie reference at the end.
Pardon?
Well, the kick dance that Denji and Power do is like the dance that's in the Andrew WK music video for We Want Fun.
Well,
Seriously, watch that video. It's there, and I thought, how has no one else spotted this?
Because it's a reference so obscure, only you could get it.
Well, this is what happened when you watched MTV and noughties.
I mean, great song, amazing visuals. It really kind of shows the madness that the show has, in my opinion. It's really good. I really like it.
Also, while we're on it, what a surprise! Mob Psycho 100 had a really good OP.
As I said, I feel like it's a lot more tame than the other ones. Just think of the second one and just the absolute chaos and madness that was in it.
Yeah.
And then just this one was, as I said, was a lot more tame.
One and only one.
I've got an admission about Chainsaw Man. I haven't watched much of it. I'm really
That's
sorry.
Fair. I'm a bit behind on it, honestly.
It's just because I
in all
completely
fairness,
forgot about it.
so I am reading the manga, so I am past where the anime is.
What I did see, I really enjoyed, and it does get a point from me later.
Yeah, it gets quite a few from me.
I imagine it's not going to get much off you, Reese, because you were a bit more critical of it.
Yeah, because I'm up to date on the anime. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
That's interesting.
I'm a little in the middle when it comes to Chainsaw Man. Like, it's in my. I will say it's going to feature quite a bit on this list, but I imagine it's something that gets better the longer it goes on.
Yeah, it does get quite a lot better. There's like at the bit I'm at the minute. There's a bit where Denji's actually starting to fall for another girl, Asaya Makima, and he's really confused by it. And it's a really good portrayal of that, really.
My chainsaw makes me go rum, 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 down below. Anyway. Sorry, it just jumped into my mind.
Hello, blooper reel!
Doesn't matter if you don't like the characters, you have to love the Infinity Demon bit.
That
bit was awesome, you have to admit.
If we ever do a blooper reel bit, that's the introduction to it. Just...
and Amigos out of context.
So let's move on to the ED part then, and this is one where I'm finally gonna. I think no one's gonna pick my number one for this.
I don't think anyone will pick my number one.
So let's start with you, Reese.
So my honorable mentions: 10th is Chainsaw Man ED3, Maximum the Hormone one. 9th.
Oh, that one's just absolute carnage.
Oh yeah.
9th, My Hero Academia season 6. 8th, Bocce the Rock ED3. 7th, I'm the Villainess, I'm Taming the Final Boss. 6th, Spy X Family. Now 5th, Blue Lock.
I wasn't that big on that one, if I'm honest.
I quite liked how chill it was. 4th, DIY.
Completely forgot about that one.
3rd, Bleach Final Season ED2.
Stop talking over Abe.
2nd, Beast Tamer.
I thought you were going to pick Beast Tamer. I somehow had in my head you're going to pick Beast Tamer.
And 1st, G-Witch.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah. Just that whole art style, how it's all stenciled in, looks so good.
Next.
Honorable mentions: number 10, My Hero Academia Season 6. Number 9, Reincarnate as a Sword. Number 8, Do It Yourself. Number 7, More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. That ED actually kind of slaps.
I will say the ED is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Number 6, Spy X Family. I would have been higher, but I wanted to give points to others.
Yeah, same.
Number 5, Bocce the Rock ED1. Number 4, Mob Psycho 100 Season 3.
Where's Bocce the Rock?
B.
There we are.
Number 3, Chainsaw Man ED2. Number 2, Gundam The Witch of Mercury. And number 1, I'm a Villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss.
Yes.
Whoa!
I really, really like that ED.
That is so good, so catchy.
First points it's got.
I don't remember.
Okay, so my lot are... Ren, you're next.
So, honourable mentions, I've got Chainsaw Man, I've got Golden Kamuy, I've got Spy X Family.
Any specific Chainsaw Man ED?
I think the first one, probably.
Oh shit, yeah, I put Golden Kamuy in my best OPs one. I forgot to put it down there.
Oh. Yeah, the first one, that's the one I remember. Spy X Family, Blue Lock, and then number 5, Bocce ED1.
Hey, same as me.
Number 4, More Than a Married Couple. Only points it's getting from me. Number 3, Do It Yourself.
I
do it
myself.
That's going to be a
That
trend, though,
ED
isn't
is
it?
so chill.
It's great. Number 2, Gundam. And number 1, unsurprisingly, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War
I
Arc.
can't catch up.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Bleach.
Bleach, yes. ED1.
This is annoying because it's climbing up the charts quite far.
I'm going to continue doing this.
I don't think it's okay. I think Ren is probably the only one really going to be bumping it up. So I know Reese is.
Okay, so I had in my EDs, I had Bocce the Rock. I was going to put Spy X Family in, but obviously needed more room. Bocce the Rock.
Which ED?
Do you know the first one, I think? Then I had Uzaki. The reason I'll say in advance, no Chainsaw Man one's made it in here, and the only reason is because if they've only do one episode, I haven't got time to really get attached to it.
Yeah. Honestly, with me, I just listened to like I think the first 30 seconds of like 5. I just went, fuck it, that one.
Yeah,
More-
because I watched compilation on YouTube.
More Than a Married Couple. Then I had Gundam G-Witch. My number 1 was Romantic Killer.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
That's the Netflix one, isn't it?
the Netflix one, yes. Believe me, it's going to show up a
Didn't
lot.
have time to watch that one. Sad.
Believe me, it's going to show up a lot on my lists.
I think I watched 3 or 4 episodes of it.
I think a lot of people said it was It was okay.
I'm definitely
alright.
not in the camp. I'm in the I really proper love it camp. Let's start with your one, Reese. Your number 1 was
G-Witch.
G-Witch. Very good ED, actually.
Yeah, great song, great art style. That just looks so good.
At the minute, it's time with Chainsaw Man for the lead, with 7 points each. And 6 points have gone to Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 and Bleach. And Bocce the Rock.
By the way, I have 6 things.
Oh, here we go.
I'm parched after that lovely drink.
Blue Lock, it's got 5.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
No, I'm good. All right, man.
I've got my water.
Okay.
What was I going to say?
But you took...
Yes, I picked Bleach. Sorry, no. Did you want to talk about yours?
You go, Ren.
I just wanted, it was just when I'm binging, usually I don't take time to skip to watch the ED often. Like maybe I'll watch it once or twice. With Bleach, it was almost every time, which I very much enjoyed.
Well, because that ED one was only for the first episode. It was the it was the fan service one.
Oh,
where
so
it showed
maybe,
clips of the original anime.
oh no, then maybe I'm thinking ED2 then. So is that the one with the
Also,
sword?
they
Yeah, that's ED2.
Sorry, ED2. Apologies.
Also, they basically did what Gundam the Origin did with this third OP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what about Elliot? You picked.
I'm taming the final boss.
Yeah, that was a surprising one for me.
I really, really liked it. It was like one of the few only OPs, that and Spy Family, were the only ones that I listened to every time I watched it.
Yeah.
Romantic Killer. Do not skip the ED whenever it comes up because
I will now just to spite you.
because
Well, it was so annoying with that little shit saying, "Don't skip the ED."
Oh god, yeah.
trust me though, it's worth it because the song. I was like, this should have been the OP. They got this the wrong way round. That should have been the ED and that should have been the OP. Yeah, I mean it is a bit weird when he pops and says, "Fanfare, please."
I think a lot of people were probably thinking the same thing with the Sobias Obase. With how mad that ED is.
and how mellow the OP is, yeah.
But the let's go back to your one though for a brief minute, Elliot.
I don't know what it is. I'm one of those. So I'm a sucker for those kind of
really catchy tunes.
yeah, just really catchy. So just sort of really catchy. Had really good visuals. I like how it was the crow singing the first bit each time.
Yeah, it's just Oliver Almond.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I want to say about More Than a Married Couple is that this is also a point from Claire because she absolutely loves the art style and the ED of that show. And also it's just a good song.
The art style of the ED is great. And again, it's such a shame the OP is terrible because the ED kind of slaps.
And the show's meh.
Yeah.
I'm with him there.
The problem is it came out in the same season as Romantic Killer, which actually is a really
no. My biggest problem is that it tries to do it's another one of those things that does a love triangle wrong.
Yeah.
Except the difference is this one doesn't make it obvious on which the main couple is. With this one, it's just like. With this one, it's almost like make up your fucking mind.
I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it's gonna be the pink-haired one.
Again, though,
I mean, when you compare it to Fruits Basket, you just think, okay, they're kind of there's some light flirt, some light flirting, some sweet moments. I really like that. With that one, it's just like
Very on the nose.
you are trying too fucking hard. Here.
Yeah, it's very on the nose.
Like again, especially because it came out in the same season, Romantic Killer, which really shows how to do a love triangle well. In fact, it becomes a love square eventually, but it's
also technically it's not even a triangle. It's normally a love crossroads because if it was a triangle, we would imply that the two guys will want to fuck each other as well.
Plot twist.
That was a hell of a plot twist.
Oh yes, I love. Who doesn't remember that bit when Yuki and Kyo have completely uncensored rabid gay sex?
Happy Pride, everyone.
I missed that scene in Given.
I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Oh, it's the secret chapter 15.5 chapter.
Oh god, no.
No.
Don't remind me of something online.
Also, it's
Son of a
16.
bitch.
It's 16 point.
16.5. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit all of this out.
You'd be fine.
You edit?
Fuck you. The thing is, again, Romantic Killer does a really good job of. It's trying to make fun of romantic comedies and particularly dating sims aimed at women.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that I really liked. It actually shows how condescending some of those games are. But let's move on to the next
So
category.
it's kind of the same reason why I really like Eminence and Shadow.
Very-
It's kind of a piss take of the
Very similar, yeah. Let's go biggest disappointment. I only had 2 for this.
I have 3,
I've got just the one.
and it's ones I'm certain you've all forgotten about.
I picked 2.
Okay, let's go with yours, Reese.
So mine was To Your Eternity Season 2.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yep.
I'll be honest. I was thinking Chainsaw Man would be.
Is that your
one of
only one?
yours.
Yeah, that's my only one.
That's interesting.
Well, yeah, because in my opinion, Chainsaw Man was overhyped, but what's there? It's okay.
I mean, I didn't think it. I do admit it was overhyped, but I still like what we got from there.
Yeah, no, the biggest problem with Chainsaw Man was they hyped it up too much. If they'd left, I think we would have had a better attitude if it was just a little bit more low key.
Yeah. I'll say this. I think the manga, the hype is pretty there. It's the anime that was a bit.
Elliot?
My one, number 3 is See Danshi.
No,
It's
don't
a
remember.
Lovecraft horror anime that was on Adult Swim only.
Well,
It was only 4 episodes long. I was expecting it to be worse than it was. Honestly,
It's
it
another,
still wasn't that good.
It's another Junji Ito collection.
Right,
isn't it?
next.
Number 2, I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills.
Oh, the farming isekai.
This is pretty much a thing of my expectations were low, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, for Christ's sakes, stop adding video game stuff into your isekais.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
sick of it. And number 1 is The Legend of Mana and the Teardrop Crystal.
No surprise.
I was hoping for a lot more of that. Yes, it had the Mana name on it. Really bad.
I completely forgot that came out.
Haven't seen or heard of it, to be honest.
Ren?
I've only got 2. So Shinobi no Itoki was number 2. I only watched 1 episode, and half of it was great, and then the second half was shite. So it's just like, okay, I'm dropping this.
Not
immediately.
sure which one that was.
I got 2.
It was a ninja one.
Yeah.
That one!
Yeah.
No, that was...
Fuck, I forgot about that one.
That was
There you go.
Honestly, even the beginning, I don't think
That was so
great.
crap.
Yeah.
Like the first episode went through so much.
I know,
so quickly.
but that's what I meant. It was like the first half. Was that okay?
Get on with it.
Sorry, number 1 is More Than a Married Couple. So take away the 1 point I gave it.
It's down to -1.
There you go. Where it belongs.
I'm gonna go with. I had Shinobi Itaki as one of my runners up. My next runner up, but my top one, Urusei Yatsura 2022.
Yes.
Oh,
Because that was a reboot of an old
Yeah.
one,
It
right?
fucking
Was
sucks.
that the one you said had terrible animation?
No. The animation's actually really good in it. But oh my god.
it's got with blue hair and the striped bikini she wears.
Oh, that one!
It's meant to be like a classic.
Grow up, people.
Explain.
It's like everyone in it. It's like it's got all the worst tropes of classic anime in one place. It's like everyone's either a terrible person or a fucking idiot.
Welcome to the Anime Amigos.
So is this more of a problem with the reboot, or is that the same?
I think it's just going to take. I think it's because they took it from the source material. It's like it's the same fucking joke every time. She's a moron. He's a pervert, and the one he actually likes is a fucking idiot who doesn't take circumstances into account. You dumb idiot!
How innovative, taking an old series and doing exactly what the anime industry does every single
I
day.
can't believe.
The only thing I know about that was that for a short while it had a British dub, and it was hilarious.
No, that was a piss take on YouTube.
No, in the old original one, they had a
that's right.
British dub. I think that was what it was based on.
Oi, governor!
No,
All in
look-
a bikini!
No, the funniest thing about it though is for me is David Production was doing this, and I'm like,
Really?
Well, the guys by JoJo's.
yeah, I was like, you guys do really good anime. What are you doing making this? It's like nothing's funny about it. Nothing is funny. I'm so sick of people pretending it was funny. I was like, What are you people on? It's the same joke every fucking time.
I think it was just because it was the first waifu, so they finally got their jerk material back.
It sounds like it's the same material as Teasing Master Takagi-san, where the joke is the one thing and that's it.
Teasing Master Takagi-san had more depth than this.
Wow, that's saying something.
And the thing is, I think a lot of people actually still like Teasing Master Takagi.
Yeah.
More people come out to defend that one than they will to defend the reboot.
The only thing I can really say about the previous one is that I haven't watched it. I kind of want to. I've heard good things about it.
You've heard wrong.
That's one man's opinion.
I'll go to Reese's one later because it's a bit more controversial. But Elliot, you picked
Legend of Mana.
Legend of Mana. I knew
that first episode again. It went through so much way too quickly. Like, it felt like they went through 3 episodes worth of content in a single episode. It just rushed through it.
I knew they were never going to be able to adapt Legend of Mana very well, so I just avoided this like the plague.
Yeah, I've never even seen. I never played the Legend of Mana game, and yeah, it was just terrible.
I will say to you, Ren, More Than Married Couple is not as bad as that.
As what? Sorry.
It's not as bad as a really bad show.
No, but it was just it had a lot of. I was watching it to begin with. I was like, okay, this could go somewhere interesting, sure. Like, I'll just suspend disbelief and everything like that. And the art style is very impressive. But then
I think it overdoes it with the fan service. I mean, that's my biggest issue
it's so contrived and forced. It's just not funny.
Yeah, I do agree with you there, not to mention the main character's a fucking wet blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I also add to the conversation? I hate to go back to Romantic Killer again, but...
no, you don't.
so soon. But the thing about that one is it actually made a joke about how contrived it was. They actually turned that into a running gag.
Okay.
And it actually worked quite well because it's like, okay,
Yeah,
there is
right.
no... Because it sort of makes fun of the fact of how contrived the scenarios to get into dating sims are. It's like, no possibility that some sort of divine intervention would this happen. And it's like, oh, there's divine intervention. That's why it's all happening.
I'm what's about More Than Married Couple. I got to it late, so I watched the English dub. That is insufferable. Because all the female characters do like this terrible like Valley Girl accent.
Oh, is Erin?
Oh my god, they did that Erin from Food Wars.
It's so bad.
No, please. Does even the brunette girl do a Valley voice?
No, she's alright, but it's the main girl and her circle of friends. She refers to us as my host.
Wow.
It's so bad and insulting.
Also, well,
How do you, fellow kids?
Literally, yeah.
Like, especially when you compare it with, say, the dub of My Dress Up Darling, where they actually avoided that stupid cliche, especially because they got Amelie to voice.
I wish they did that with
Marin.
I wish they did that with Fruits Basket and not giving that character a fucking insufferable German accent.
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
Oh, fuck you! That was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
it really isn't.
Carl,
There's
you've been
no
to Germany.
defending that.
You've been to Germany many times.
I will defend Mamichi as long as I.
How can you fucking defend that horrible German accent?
Okay, fine, you got one.
Yeah.
I love Fruits Basket. I will not defend that.
Sorry, to your eternity though. Let's get back to that one quickly.
Yeah, sure. So it's to divert heat off Calvin for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wasn't a fan of the way it started. It was constant time skips, like 4 episodes. And I thought that really messed with the pacing because you can't get attached to these characters because they're being cycled constantly over and over.
I think that was kind of an idea. And in all fairness, it wasn't. I'm not really sure what they could have really shown with just multiple of those girls. I kind of wanted to go to the main one they wanted to focus on.
I think it improves as the series goes on.
Yeah, I think it definitely does. I will admit, I was a little underwhelmed with the first 3 episodes, but after that and after Urilus shows in, or Bonshin, shows up, I do think it improves.
Yeah, and they did a very good job taking a character you wouldn't normally like and make you like him.
Yeah, so that was my point. That's when the series picked up again. But for that first part, it felt just purely directionless.
Well, it's got more time to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was part of my disappointment. It's not disappointment as a whole. It's disappointment because how it started for season 2.
I didn't put him a disappointment because as I said, I admit it was a bit underwhelming, but it did pick up as it went.
I agree. Yeah.
I was expecting as amazing of a first episode as we got in season 1.
Yeah.
So next category is biggest surprise. I got 4 for this one.
I got 3.
I managed my 5. Actually, no, I got 7.
I got 3.
So let's go for your ones, Reese.
So third got Beast Tamer.
Okay, fine. That was a little bit better than I was expecting it to be.
It's way better than everyone was expecting.
I only watched-
Because everyone wrote it off as a boring harem bait.
I saw the first episode. I was like, well, that's what this is going to be. So I
only watched the first episode. I didn't really go much further than that.
It gets a bit better as it goes on.
It gets really good later. Second, I'm a villainess. I'm taming the final boss.
Yeah, better than I was expecting as well.
Yeah.
Didn't make my list, but it was better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And first, Blue Lock. Because I was not expecting a football anime to be this good.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I would have said the same, but then I remember Ow actually exists, and that was great.
Would you agree it's basically Kaiji for football?
Yes.
Yeah, it just
No,
is.
and it's
isn't
so
it?
good.
I would say I would do you one better. I would say it's a football version of Danganronpa.
Haven't seen that.
You've run out of time for discussing it now.
I know.
Elliot.
Number 7 is
talk about it.
number 7 is More Than a Married Couple but Not Lovers. I will admit it was better than I thought.
Doesn't
it
get
was gonna
points
be.
though.
What's it
I
on?
know. Number 6 is My Hero Academia season 6.
Better than we only.
Number 5 is I'm a Villainess, so I tamed the final boss.
Starting to get up for the ranks.
Number 4 is The Little Lies We Tell.
Haven't seen.
That is kind of a dumb premise, but it makes it work somehow.
Next.
Number 3 is one no one will remember. The Master Has No Tail.
No.
It's
Right.
it's basically one of a Tanuki trying to become a comedian.
That's fun.
It's a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was quite cute.
Okay.
Number 2 is Do It Yourself.
Yeah.
When you finish typing that in, because as
You've done it yourself, yeah.
And number 1 is a Bibliophile Princess.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a much
I was
better.
not
didn't
expecting
watch
to
that.
enjoy this, which is I did.
Ren.
I've only got 3. Number 3, I've put Bocce. Again, wasn't expecting to like it as much as did.
I saw the poster for it. I knew it was going to be good.
Number 2, My Hero Academia season 6. Didn't think I was going to care about it. I do. And number 1, Blue Lock, for precisely the same reasons. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I got down Blue Lock as my number 4.
Mhm.
Then I had Romantic Killer. Really liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Bocce the Rock was my number 2. But my number 1 for it was Do It Yourself.
Oh, wow. Again, I'm surprised that surprised you, because I would have thought you'd love that going in.
I thought this could be another one of those slice of life that I think I'm going to enjoy a lot more than I actually do. I actually kind of went in with that attitude, but it surprised me, especially considering that they actually had a good running gag for the season of the pig being scared every time everyone's having dinner.
Yes.
I will be honest.
Who names a pig meat?
I will be honest. Not to mention it has Gurren Lagann glasses, which
Yeah.
is a different plus.
Yeah.
I will admit, I definitely felt it getting a little bit more grating as the series went on.
Yeah, I definitely felt that as well.
I think probably the first bit of that was when they introduced Jobco.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not like the fact that she occasionally said Brit English words
Yeah.
in between sentences. I was just like, this is not how you do an American
and
character.
also it was quite...
Was it?
She was just very one note, I felt.
Yeah.
I do like.
And sorry, just also another gripe with the series is there's far too many bathroom sequences for 2 of the girls, and it's just like, come on, we can have this show.
Yeah.
Yuru Camp did it much better, I think. I think Yuru Camp maintained. the high level of
Eurocamp is the
quality.
better show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like Laid Back Camp more than Do It Yourself, but
Yeah. Yes, likewise.
Yeah.
but I think Do It Yourself does have some good qualities to
It
it.
does,
It's-
absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
like,
Like it has the main character is really great.
Yes, yes. she's
Bibliophile Princess. I didn't think that one would be up your street, Elliot.
I was not expecting it to be as good as I thought it was. I'm not a big fan. I'm not massive on those like sort of just straight up romance stories. Like the ones I like are normally the kind that also have like some slice of life elements into it. But they managed to pull it off.
Yeah,
And as a bit of a bibliophile myself, I can definitely relate to Elena.
You get off on the Bible?
That's
Yeah,
a- Ren,
on the
don't
word
you-
of God.
Don't
Ren.
you know it? I'm always those moments when I read about Moses. Oh,
Passing the Red Sea, you can
Red-
part mine.
Ren, this is the dumbest joke we've ever done on here, and
I
that's
mean-
saying a lot.
I mean, we have the manga Bible here.
It's so true. Let's get to that scene.
Next.
And return it with sticky pages. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I thought the romance was very good. It was one of my favorite ships of the season. Yeah, it was just really good. I really
I'm
enjoyed
so glad we don't have that category anymore.
Which one?
I'm so glad we never had a best ship category to this because
Let's be honest, most of it would just be speculation. That's most of what everyone
And incredibly biased.
and everyone gets really annoyed when you don't pick the one that they speculate
Yeah, like-
because it's their head canon and it gets really annoying,
Yeah,
and then I got to deal with.
like headcanon. Oh, I love Vanitas and that other guy. Just think they actively say they hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But it's anime, so hating each other means you secretly want to bang them.
Exactly. They're both tsunderes.
No one over the. No.
But it's what Dragon Ball Z was based on. Goku and Piccolo, Goku and Vegeta.
No one with over 10 brain cells thinks like that.
So that's how Gogeta came to be.
I mean, it's kind of funny that I'm a part of the anime community to the point where it's my job to talk about it, and yet I fucking hate a lot of it.
Yeah.
I know, I'm with you on that one. So next one. Let's. I think the only one we haven't really
Blue
discussed. Blue Lock we discussed a little bit. Which one was your one again, Ren?
My one was Blue Lock as well.
Yeah, Blue Lock, and it's shot to the lead actually. It's in first place with 12.
Yeah.
Joint second place at the minute is Bocce the Rock and Do It Yourself. Both have 8.
I'm surprised you two thought it was like it was surprising.
Yeah, I was expecting a decent sports anime, but not something at this level.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, the one time it comes out, Japan does really well in the World Cup.
I mean, again, I just saw memes everywhere going, "The plan is working."
Yeah.
I mean,
he's such a good character.
honestly, I would have been with you, but then I remembered Al Ashley from spring continuing to last season was really fucking good.
See, that's why it was surprising for me. It's because I think we've seen quite a good quality of sports animes, particularly football, and then that came out, and then this came out, and that's like a whole.
We also had Shoot last season,
Ignore
and
that.
that was terrible.
Irrelevant.
Shoot.
But then this is a real spin on it, so I really like it.
So I think we'll move on to the next category, best animation. I got 5 here.
I got 5.
I got my 10.
I got 5.
Oh god, not 10.
I mean, I could.
I'll rattle through my honorable mentions then. 10th, Beast Tamer. 9th, Mob Love Season 2. 8th, To Your Eternity Season 2. 7th, Mob Psycho Season 3. 6th, Spy X Family.
You watched the Love?
I know. I'm surprised that was on there. I saw you put it on there.
I assume I couldn't remember if we discussed it before or not.
So 5th, My Hero Season 6.
Oh shit, yeah, it's there.
4th, Bleach Final Season. 3rd, G-Witch.
Smart.
Only 3rd.
Yeah,
Shit, I thought you would have been reading from the 2D mechs back.
No, there's a lot of animation errors I noticed.
Okay.
Right.
So 2nd, Bocce the Rock. And 1st, Blue Lock.
Oh. Wow.
That animation, my god.
Okay, I think I actually have 7 now. I just thought of 2 more.
Yeah.
Number 7 is My Hero Academia. Number 6 is Bocce the Rock.
hang on a second.
I really wanted Bocce.
There's honorable mentions count.
Right.
Yeah. Number 5 is The Eminence and Shadow. The animation in that one was great. Number 4 is Do It Yourself. Love the art style.
Yeah, the art style's great in that.
Number 3 is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Studio Bones have done it again. Number 2 is Gundam The Witch from Mercury. And number 1 is Chainsaw Man. I thought Studio Mappa did it again. Really good animation in my opinion.
Ren?
Yeah, so I'll do a few honourable mentions just off the top of my head. So yeah, Chainsaw Man, absolutely. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, Golden Kamuy, I really enjoyed the animation for. And then my actual top 5, Gundam.
Gundam.
4 is Bocce.
It can dance, it can fly, Ariel!
Number 3 is Do It Yourself. Number 2, Blue Lock. And number 1, Mob Psycho 100.
Not surprised by that one.
There's very few shows that can compare with it.
My lot, I had Blue Lock, then Do It Yourself, then I had Gundam G-Witch.
Surprised no one picked that for number 1, honestly. Oh, I think I promoted the highest.
Top G-Witch.
Yeah.
Then Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, and my number 1 was Chainsaw Man.
Hey.
So the minute the results are Blue Lock's in the lead with 17 points. Then it's Bocce the Rock with 13. And joint third is Do It Yourself, Gundam, and Mob Psycho.
Wow.
And everyone's probably pissed off that Chainsaw Man's not higher.
Yeah, no, they're gonna get pissed.
Actually, probably not. I've noticed the score for Chainsaw Man isn't as high as it was at the beginning.
Yeah, because people probably have realised and come off the hype train somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of those. I don't want to be that guy, but it is one of those cases of the manga was better.
I think it's also one of those where it got a little too hyped up before release. So
I mean, I started reading the manga before the anime even came out, so I kind of knew what was coming.
That being said, I think we're gonna get a lot of shit if we don't nominate it. But let's see.
Let's talk, I guess, Chainsaw Man for us.
Well, let's talk Chainsaw Man. Yeah, well, since we're on it, the animation's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's Studio Mappa. I will admit the 3D animation did seem a bit iffy in the first episode, but it caught up, but it got better as the series went on.
Yeah, that's why for me it didn't make my list, because that 3D animation over the whole course of it is very rough and stands out a lot.
But God, the fight scenes are so good.
Yeah, at the same time, I don't think Mappa have ever really been that great with 3D animation. Like, even ones like Zombieland Saga, it weren't too amazing.
Yeah, and it's all carryover as well from the latest seasons of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
It's the same problem they have concurrently. Just 3D animation is not their strong suit.
Yeah.
When it's 2D, it's good. When it's 3D,
that's kind of what helped build it up for me. When it was 2D, which was a majority of the time, it was very good.
Yeah.
Hey, is this the same one that did what was that fucking show with the lizard head guy?
Dorohedoro?
Dorohedoro, yeah.
Not the same studio.
Which studio did that?
I can't remember.
I'll look it up.
Shall we? So let's talk Blue Lock, because that did quite well in most of these ones.
Yeah, it was my number one.
Yeah, Blue Lock did. It has very good animation.
Holy hell, it was amazing.
Yeah, especially the later episodes where they get a lot more detailed in the body part anatomy.
Which is especially good considering that in terms of the background.
It was Mappa who did Dorohedoro.
All right.
I was going to say it reminded me of that.
But but it's actually interesting. They did very good animation in spite of the fact they're in not very interesting environments to animate.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's probably to make up for it.
Yeah, because it is always just the one static environment of that indoor pitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you do like the movements and like all the complex stuff that they end up doing, it is very good.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
It's so detailed as well.
Yeah, and also as well. I mean, when they're depicting like the demonic aspects of some of the characters as well. I think they're very creative in the way that they display.
Yeah. And then Mob Psycho for Ren.
Well, it's
Mob Psycho.
It's Mob Psycho.
Yeah, that's
number 2 on my one. I mean, it's still great.
Number 3 on mine.
It was 7 for me.
It's just immense.
I felt like there weren't as many opportunities to show off the animation as there were in season 2. The only one I can really think of was the battle against the Psycho helmets.
Well, but they're only the moments for Sakuga. I mean, I would say like it's very fluid movement in the not fight scenes, which is something that I really appreciated.
When I think of the animation for that currently, my main thought goes to the ED. The animation in that was really smooth.
Yeah, that was a solid choice.
And to be honest, Arknights could be nominated for best animation as well.
So,
that was phenomenal.
Next up, we have.
Not overly a good show.
Let's move on to best female character.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Euris.
So honorable mentions: 10th, we've got Makima, Chainsaw Man. 9th, Fran from Reincarnated as a Sword. 8th, Anzu from Romantic Killer.
Thank you.
7th, Akali from More Than a Married Couple. 6th, Yor and Anya from Spike's Family. And now for the points: 5th, Serafu from DIY. 4th, Kanade from Beast Tamer. 3rd, Eileen from I'm a Villainess.
Hey.
Yep. 2nd, Suletta, G-Witch.
Whoa, what?
I'm not too surprised by where he's going.
Only 2?
And first, Bocce.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought it would be a war.
No, I may be a Gundam fan, but even I can admit when the character has superior writing.
Well, I think there's more time to go for Suletta. Well, I don't think we've reached the peak of her character yet.
For me, number 10, Ranko Manon from Akiba Maid War. Number 9, Akari Watanabe from More Than Married Couple But Not Lovers. Number 8, Eliana Berenstein from The Bibliophile Princess. Number 7, Clara Valak from Mugen Demon School of Rumikin. Number 6, Eileen Lauren Dortrich from I'm a Villainess.
If he picks Suletta now for his number 1, I swear to God, that's gonna piss me off.
Number 5 is Serafu Yua from Do It Yourself. Number 4 is Fran from Reincarnated Sword.
That's finally on the bloody board.
Number 3 is Power from Chainsaw Man.
Of course.
Number 2 is Soletta Mercury from Gundam, Wish from Mercury. And number 1 is Hitori Goto, aka Bocchi from
There you
Bocchi the
go.
Rock.
Let's wonder where all of these
Are you
points are going to go.
fucking surprised? She is literally me, for real, for real.
Next.
Number 5, I've got Ryuji Setsu from Raven of the Inner Palace.
That's on the board at last.
Yay!
Mysterious.
Number 4, Unohana Retsu from Bleach.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't pick Ichigo.
Girl.
Female.
Oh, feet.
I would have for what was that show with the girl with the double horns?
Let's get on with it.
Oh, you're the only one who thinks.
Darling in the Franks.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Number 3, Soletta Mercury from Gundam. Number 2, I've got Yua Serufu from Do It Yourself. And to the surprise of no one, Bocchi from
Hey.
Bocchi. The Rock.
And
Honestly, I'm surprised no one has done a joke yet of Bocchi the Rock. It's just a rock with a hairdo.
With Geodude or something.
No, it's a picture of Dwayne Johnson with her hair. A guitar.
Sarah. So I had Serapha from Do It Yourself in number 5. Then I had Power from Chainsaw Man. Then I had Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock.
Sacrilege!
Oh.
Got scared.
Then I had Suetta from Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury. And my number 1 was Anzu from Romantic Killer.
But Cal, she's not blonde.
Social anxiety for the win. We were gonna have a social anxiety war.
But the thing for me is Anzu is a really good lead in that show because she kind of is a bit of an audience surrogate of the whole. This is such bullshit, but I'm forced to go along with it.
Yeah.
That's what I like about, and how she develops in the last 3 episodes is amazing.
Yeah.
So that it's really the last 3 episodes that put her over the top for me. But obviously, let's move on to Bocchi as the conversation because she was an adorable character.
Yeah.
She was actually pretty much me in high school and college, just a nervous wreck, not wanting to talk to anyone.
I do love her first performance is her in a box.
Yes.
Yes.
Incredible.
And they gave her the name like Mango Bon or something like that.
There was a Mango Kamen, which is Mango Mask.
Yeah.
I will say Bocchi the Rock, the music in it is really good as well.
So good.
Fucking hell, that's great.
I feel like it's a really good intro music anime because not only is it like you can like rock music, but the characters are just lovely and very relatable, like you say. It's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
honestly, all the girls in Bocchi
Yeah, the
have
whole-
been
the
in
whole
the top,
cast is-
yeah, the top 5.
I think
It's so relatable. Like that one older girl who's drunk all the time. So relatable.
Yes.
I like the fact that when her friends come round, she has that glasses and
Oh, yeah.
I just
Yeah, one girl dropped out of high school. Oh my god, so relatable.
Ren, have you fallen down?
No, I just moved the cushion was under me.
So Bocchi now as well in the lead,
Yeah.
22 points.
So one question: Makima overpower?
Yeah, because
More interesting character, I think you're going with.
and also because the final episode as well, or the
Yeah.
second final one.
Well, we're not at the final episode
Yeah,
yet at the
that's
point of
it,
recording
but,
this.
for the ones that have been airing so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think another bit you were on about.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
what she can do in
Yeah,
that.
which is why I picked her.
Yeah,
No wonder no one can run away from her.
Yeah.
yeah, Makima's scary.
So incidentally, we got Blue Lock. Blue Lock is in second. It's got 17 points. Third place is a joy between G-Witch and Do It Yourself, both on 15.
Oh, nice.
So that's it. I think that's kind of matched up with the way we've been talking at the minute, actually.
Yeah.
Because I thought, Chainsaw Man's going to be in the top 3 at all points during this thing, and I'm surprised it's not quite there yet. It's on 12 points at the minute, so it's 3 away from that lot.
I think I'm the only one who picked it for number 1 for something.
No, I
honestly.
picked it number 1 a couple of times, animation and OP.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we
For
both
which
did
one?
that,
Sorry.
didn't we? Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
Oh right, yes.
But I mean, obviously, the Soletta was the character that we were surprised. She turned up a lot, but we didn't
Yeah.
quite do.
Yeah, because the thing with her compared to Bocchi is that Bocchi has a story revolved around her. With Soletta, she's been overshadowed now by the other characters.
She doesn't so much have agency. It's kind of things happen to her, but she develops her own willpower with.
I
them.
like
the
a lot-
one I'm disappointed I wasn't able to put up in the top 5 was Eileen. She was
Yeah.
so good.
So good.
Come on, Eileen.
The other one I was considering but didn't quite for one fight scene and one moment in the show was Uraka from My Hero Academia. She gets a brilliant episode
yeah.
partway down the line.
What about the rabbit girl? The Yoruichi stand-in.
Oh, yeah,
she's amazing.
She's phenomenal.
She's awesome.
Yeah, but that was kind of one of the points.
Also, let's be honest, she's a lot of anime fans' fantasy. Girl with muscly thighs.
Bunny Girl Senpai.
But let's actually
Actual Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yes.
her introduction kind of made me realise something about My Hero Academia. I think it's got a few too many characters.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I don't really find that too much of a complaint, honestly. I don't really, or at least I don't see it as a complaint. My biggest issue with My Hero Academia was just that this is the first season where it feels like the story's actually progressing.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah,
But let's move. I think it's time to move on to best male character because I think we've exhausted this topic. Reese, we'll start with your lot.
So, honorable mentions 10th, I went Gal Giturk, aka Bob from G-Witch.
Bob.
9th,
I'm assuming that's not going to be your only G-Witch character on here.
It is.
Whoa! Okay,
Yeah.
I
In all
would.
fairness,
the male
males don't get that much. Didn't get that much.
Which is my reasoning.
I feel like we're gonna get more from them later though.
You might be surprised by my list then.
So 9th was Jiro, More Than a Couple.
Mm-hmm.
8th, Lord and Bonds. 7th, Aki from Chainsaw Man. 6th, Fushi from To Your Eternity. And 5th, I went Deku from My Hero Season 6.
Sorry, did someone just... Never mind.
Yeah, it was a bird. It was a plane. Oh god, it's too low.
It's a bird. It's a plane just coming right towards us.
4th went Mob.
Good choice.
3rd, I went Shisho, aka Teacher from Reincarnated as a Sword.
Ah, he was great.
Good thing I can't read.
2nd, I went Rain from Beast Tamer.
Again, better character than I think most people were expecting.
Yeah. And 1st, Yo Ichi from Blue Lock.
Okay.
Can I just say no one from Blue Lock is on my list?
I can't believe that.
Get out.
Number 10, Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia Season 6. Number 9 is Teacher from Reincarnated as a Sword. Number 8 is Yoichi Isagi from Blue Lock.
You know, you said Fruits Basket then.
Yeah, no, it said Food Wars. Number 7 is Uruma Suzuki from Book of the Game School Uruma-kun. Number 6 is Claude Elmire from I'm a Villainess, So I Tamed the Final Boss. Number 5, I picked Dimple from Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah.
He was great.
He had a good arc.
Number 4, well, I picked Borchi Nikolai La Tasty Peach Julius from To Your Eternity.
Okay.
Number 2, I went with Meguru Bachira from Blue Lock. Number 2, I went with Denji from Chainsaw Man. And number 1, I went with Sid Kageno from The Eminence in Shadow. I thought he was awesome. I really liked him.
Where's Emmett?
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get time to watch that.
Yeah, I've not watched enough of the episodes to really have an opinion.
You're missing out. I think it's great.
Ren?
Number 5, I've got Ka Kensho from Raven of the Inner Palace.
Where's the Inner Palace again?
Raven of the Inner Palace.
Oh, yes, there we go.
It's the
comes,
Emperor.
comes before Escal.
I know.
Then number 4 is Captain Sudami from Golden Kamuy.
I have to pick Surumi as best Golden Kamuy. He's
Yeah,
the best character.
and also the background he's got.
The backstory
really
with him and.
By the way,
that's
thank
great.
you, because now To Your Eternity is in front of Urusei, yes, right, and that's a good thing.
Number 3, again, Dimple from Mob Psycho 100.
Hey.
Number 2, I picked Ego from Blue Lock.
Oh, Ego.
Yeah, come on.
It's now tied with Bocchi the Rock.
He's the mad scientist character, perfect. And number 1, to the surprise of no one, Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I wonder why.
Yeah, gee, I couldn't.
Oh
I can't put
no,
my
bias here, Dad. What are you talking about?
I have to take the place of Reese in.
This is all bias. That's all we're doing.
When no one else watches Gundam, this is what
Yeah.
I'm doing for Bleach.
Okay, so
You say that he didn't pick Soletta for best girl.
No, that's
No,
true.
I'm going with-
We're all watching it.
Yeah, I know G-Witch character I put was in 10th.
what did you say?
The character I picked from G-Witch was in 10th.
G-Witch, right? Sorry, I misheard you then.
I thought you said Jewish.
That's what I thought I heard.
That's a surprise spin-off.
I thought I was going to say that's what I thought I heard, and I was like, what? Now I had Denji from Chainsaw Man. Number 4, Deku from My Hero Academia. Then I had Kazuki from Romantic Killer. Nailed his character arc. Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Again, like Deku, they prove why he has to be the main character. And my number one was Elan from Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
For that one episode you had focus?
No, for both versions of him.
Oh, okay.
I like the fact that they created this character and they basically got a way to do multiple ways of doing that character.
Yeah.
And each the one is very compelling. And I reckon down the line we're going to say he's one of the best parts of that show.
Yeah.
And again, we kind of spoilt one of the twists there, but
Well, the twist happened pretty much early on.
Now, for me, I think the best part of that, honestly, is probably Soletta and Miorine's relationship.
yeah, that is definitely one of the best parts. But I think we're going to say down the line, Ellen is one of the best parts of that show because again, he saw in the last episode how manipulative he can be.
Yeah.
And we also have that the troubled loner who means that now no one can listen to Happy Birthday the same ever
No.
again.
Yeah. That was a very depressing episode.
Oh, that.
Now it's Gundam again.
No, for me, that first bit was the prologue.
Oh yeah, that as well.
That show has ruined Happy Birthday for me.
Yeah.
Like on my 26th, Happy No!
Seriously, at that point I was like, okay, now I'm watching the Gundam series. Incidentally, obviously Bocce the Rock had no chance to go anywhere with this category.
It was all chicks. No dicks involved. Unless you count Bocce's dad.
Yeah. Same with Do It Yourself.
Yeah.
But the incident, so Bocce and Blue Lock are now tied for first place, both on 22 points. And
Well, me and Reese the only people who had Blue Lock characters in the top 5.
no, Ren did.
Rendered.
So what was the question?
Did you have you had a Blue Lock character in your top
Yeah, I
5?
had Ego.
Ego.
Echo.
Oh, Echo, yeah. We all picked different ones.
Yeah.
You picked Yoichi, I picked Bachira, you Ego.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Again, there was a huge pool to draw from. For
There was all
good male characters.
There also was a different Dimple. There was a bit of a split between Dimples and Mob for this one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
first felt Dimple's character arc during the whole Psycho helmet thing.
Yeah, that
was great. I just love how it's just like, oh no, just because he's a mob doesn't mean he's not going to try and take over the world.
And I like that they're not afraid to kind of get rid of characters who are long-standing parts of the series and
I think we just did not spoiler there.
ignore that.
Everything's fine.
But
Quick, get out of the Men in Black thing.
But yeah, like as far but now that I've said it, and as far as stagnating character arcs go, like I think it was good to end it in that way. I think
They're wrapping up the story. You can definitely tell with the way this
Yeah.
season's
Yes,
going.
yeah.
Yeah. And with me, Sid Kageno. I was the only person who picked that for any who even mentioned that in this one. Reason why? He's one of the first isekai characters in a long while that's actually fun. His main premise is he's trying to be a background character in the show, but obviously he's like the head of this sort of secret assassin thing, which honestly just came at him at random. Like he saved a girl and then pretended he was in this secret thing trying to take down this cult. Turns out the cult was real.
Oh god.
And one moment I remember in particular was when he was in a tournament and kept losing on purpose and kept getting back up thinking, I have so many background character things to show, I'm so excited. And it got to the point where they had to drag him off because he kept getting beaten up. And he just was screaming, wait, stop, I still have 33 background character demonstrations to do! He's just such a great character. He's one of the... Like, seriously, go watch Eminence of Shadow just for him. It's honestly really good.
So that leads us to not as much Chainsaw Man representation. Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
Denji was second for me.
Denji was second. He was fifth on my list. But they had some good characters in there.
Yeah, Aki was great.
Yeah, which is why I picked for 7th.
I didn't mention.
Even if he is basically just Sasuke.
Yeah, he is Sasuke.
The reason why I put Denji is because I know what the author was trying to do for his character, and I think he did it really well.
He's trying. It doesn't quite work at all times, though. That's the issue with it.
Yeah, that's all the issue I have with him. I just can't get behind him and his character motivations.
Yeah. I do see it as kind of he's finally actually getting something. He's actually finally getting like a normal life after all these years of having shit. He's probably getting a bit over ambitious, just thinking, oh, now I'm here, I could probably get whatever I want. At the very least, he's not trying to force it.
Oh no, he basically says he wants to force it repeatedly throughout the show, which is why I don't like him.
No, he doesn't. I'm saying this. At least he's waiting for consent.
No, not always. Not in a series.
Dear.
But let's move on from that one.
I always thought.
No.
I always thought he did, from what I saw in the manga at least.
No, it's especially in anime because there's a whole drunken section, and no.
No, that was more Himeno forcing his. It was more,
Yeah,
that was
but
more from the drunk woman rather than him. He refused.
No, because he tried to get around in his head.
Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, so just moving that aside.
Yeah, I just sort of see it as that's the kind of character he was going for, and I just think that he did it well. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's a
he
bad
was,
character though.
Let's move on. Sequel time. Who's I gave away my one.
I wonder why I can't pick that.
Nice, Cal. Nice.
It's number 5 on my list, incidentally. I'll just put it down now because I've already said it. It's got 2 points in total.
Hey.
Right, so-
No one do something with that.
Sorry, just quickly about Genji. I do admit he's not exactly the best character.
No.
And he's definitely not someone you should look up to. But I'm more like him just for what I think the author did a good job.
Like him in
portraying
spite
him.
of his flaws type thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
No, I don't like him because his motivations make him a villain.
Let's move on.
No, bad character. So 5th, Golden Kamuy, season 4.
Everyone forgot that was a thing.
Yep.
I didn't.
I gave Tsurumi a point.
It doesn't get a point off me because it didn't finish, so I don't have anything to really judge.
Yeah. 4th, Iruma-kun.
Oh shit, yeah, it's done to W. It's the first point it's got.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yeah.
I've always had other points.
No, it's always been honourable
I
mentions.
mentioned it. I've given honorable mentions a couple of times.
Yeah, but it's only been honourable mentions so far.
Oh.
So 3rd one, Bleach.
I won't hold it against you.
Next.
2nd, Mob.
Well, I think I know where this is going.
Yep. Then 1st, My Hero.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
No surprises there. Mr. Elliot.
Number 5 is Golden Kamuy.
G.
Which?
Spot. Cal finally found it!
We had it all along.
I was wondering why Ren's ass was all the way over there.
Next!
Number 4, Mob Psycho 100.
Get
Four?
buy your pitches and
Number-
and pitchforks
Number
here.
3, My Hero Academia.
Again, buy your pitchforks and torches here.
Number 2 was To Eternity Season 2.
It's now on
Number 1
minus
was
1.
Welcome to Demon School Erumakin.
Oh.
I really, really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie.
Ren?
So honourable mention for me is Uzaki-chan.
Yep.
Number 5, To Your Eternity. Number 4, Golden Kamuy. And I'd say there's quite an exponential jump in between Golden Kamuy and the next 3. So My Hero Academia season 6 rather is 3rd. Number 2 is Mob Psycho 100, and once again, unsurprisingly, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War.
Oh
Is
my
my number
god,
one.
the surprise and shock heard from. Oh look, everyone inside is doing the scream face.
We need like a cushion with the surprise Pikachu face that we can just like hold up every so often.
So obviously I had that one for I had Uzaki-chan season 2 as number 5. Number 4 was Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun season 3. Then I had To Your Eternity season 2. It's back into positive points on 1.
Which is so surprising. Yeah.
Then Mob Psycho 100 season 3. My number 1 was My Hero Academia season 6. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Incidentally, the score of it, Bocce and Blue Lock are both still in 3rd. Mob is now in 3rd with 19. It's catching up.
But these are the last points you can get.
Yeah, but it's the last points you can get. And incidentally, on that note, Hero Aka is also not going to make the top 5 because he only got 13. It's got the same score as Chainsaw Man so far, but obviously Chainsaw Man's going to get some points in the next round.
Yeah.
So what were people's number 1s?
My Hero Academia was for me
And
and Reese.
Mine was Welcome to Demon
Demon School
School
Iruma-kun.
That's right, mine
and-
was Bleach.
So Bleach, it did very well. It did very well this season, but
Good.
I'm so
good.
disappointed I wasn't able to catch up on the manga. In
Don't
time.
don't worry about it. It's got 2 or 3 more releases of
Right.
12 episodes, so you've got plenty.
I
of time.
I already ranted about people's problem with it going to Disney Plus in
Off stream.
in the last stream I did. I'm not going to repeat myself on that one.
It's one of them. It's somewhere that you can watch it.
And it was simulcast.
Yeah, and,
grow up, you bunch of babies.
And they haven't decided to keep it back, which would have been cause for riots.
Yeah, like that summertime rendering. That could have easily been, from what I'm hearing, that could have been an Anime of the Year nomination for us, but we're never going to see it before the end of the year.
I mean, if they've now set a precedent where they don't do, keep it in Disney jails. So hopefully...
Yeah, but Netflix also did that as well with Violet Evergarden, but they still went back to that afterwards.
Well, they haven't been doing it with Uncle from Another World, have they? Or
no, Uncle from Another World had a production issue. That's why that got changed.
And same with Romantic Killer, right?
Yeah, but Romantic Killer was all in one. That was
sorry,
it was deliberately made for Netflix.
Vampire in the Garden was also like all in one.
Yeah. Again, what Netflix is now doing is so they avoid that Comey
all in one.
All in one, yeah.
No, that was
that was weekly.
So they're picking and choosing, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're picking and choosing. But the thing is, they're trying to now go out of their way to get more, so they can do things. I think they're listening to the criticisms about that anime fans are having over the service and trying to improve it.
Hope so.
Because we're seeing them, they're definitely going out of their way to say, all right, what can we do so we get these out on time?
But yeah, I've been waiting for this for literally about 10 years, and my hype has never diminished, and I am so pleased that it is our expectation. It's so good.
Yeah, I've got to agree with Elliot, though. Demon School was so good this season.
It was... I just thought it was like... I just been really enjoying it. I've loved the arc they're going down. I love all the trainers that they saw. I love how it's not just Iruma and his friends that are getting development, it's everyone from the Misfit class.
Yeah.
I just think it's been really good.
I only watched season 1 and kicking myself because you guys have always spoken really high of it. Season 2 and season 3.
Season 2 and 3 are great.
Yeah,
it gets better as it goes on.
Seriously, this show is going from strength to strength. I did not because that's just because it's a show we had not much expectation for when it first came out.
It was one of those shows I was thinking would not get a second season, and now we're on a bloody third.
Yeah, because it was one of the shows we only got hyped for because of that first OP.
Yeah.
But then it turns out there was a great anime behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can someone actually translate and publish the manga over here? I really feel like we need...
I imagine it'll be digital. Probably just not physical.
Either way, just someone do it, because I want some proof that even if season 3 is the last one, I'm going to get to continue the story.
I don't think it'll be the last one. It's been a lot of people have been praising it.
Yeah, it's still getting good ratings.
Like My Hero Academia, there's no need for me to keep up with the manga because I know for a fact it's going to keep going. They're going to do that to the end. Whereas I don't know.
Yeah, there's no certainty with a show like that, is there?
Yeah. So incidentally, Mob Psycho 100, most consistent sequel, and it's going to be the highest scoring sequel from this season. Scored 19.
So good.
I mean, it was very good final season. Well, I'm assuming this is going to be the final season. They might do a bit more with it, like a movie or something. I don't know how the manga ends. So
all I'm thinking is just how happy One probably is that his manga's doing so well, because he started One Punch Man as a web series.
Yeah.
I think because he couldn't draw, he wasn't very good at drawing, but a lot of people fell in love with that. Then he actually got a manga, and now people are loving that and the anime. So he's probably just reeling over it.
This feels like I don't know. It feels like it really showcases his strength as a writer, and especially in Mob's character, I just think he's so well written and he's so he's so pleasant and relatable.
The last few episodes as well. Holy shit!
Oh, God, what an escalation!
Like holy hell! What? Yeah. Good God!
It's amazing.
Well, I really hope they nail that finale with it.
Yeah, they always do. I feel like they will.
So, My Hero Academia, both you and me.
Yeah, I think, my God, it's been amazing.
Like,
especially that build up towards the end of it.
And again, the twist in the episode involving Endeavour.
Yeah, because I went into that completely unspoiled as well.
Yeah, same.
Wait, hang on, is that a recent one?
Yeah, there's a recent episode. There's a twist about Endeavour.
I haven't seen it.
And all I can say is I was like, how did I not spot that before? Because it seems so obvious now looking at it.
He's not ginger.
That fire is just water? That fire's just Lucasade?
But one of the things I like is about your biggest criticism about Endeavour finally comes back to bite him.
Thank fuck. Good. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I do know the twist. Sorry.
Yeah, and he's finally gonna face some consequences for his actions.
Yeah, thank God.
The thing that showed me the most, this could have easily been the finale. This could have easily, like with the fight between Deku and Shigaraki, it could have easily been the finale.
Like we finally got to that fight we've been waiting for. But again, I'm wondering where they go. And Uraka gets a brilliant fight against Toga. Yeah. There's Alien Queen gets a brilliant moment, time to shine, and they introduce another ship.
Oh my God, twice as well.
And they introduced another ship as well with Electric Boy and Headphones Girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those two are great. I
Yeah,
always kind of thought
always-
they'd get together.
Yeah,
honestly.
because they've been a popular fanship since like the school festival.
Hang on a second. I can smell the fan pandering from here.
It's so weird hearing you say the character's name twice and hearing it in the anime because one of Claire's favourite K-pop groups is called Twice, and I only know them in the context of 9 cute girls dancing and doing stuff. So.
I think we need to get.
Yes, those very much correlate with one another. A bunch of girls happily dancing. Guy with incredibly terrible trauma, hence why he can't really split into multiple people.
So let's move on to best original. I think it's time to wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Can we touch briefly on Kamui?
No, we can't.
Oh, okay. I've been enjoying it a lot.
Okay,
but-
it's good.
but
Honestly, I feel like it's been a little. I don't know why I'm not into it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with your point that
No,
the cast is too.
I think I kind of know the reason why. There hasn't been much focus with Sugimoto, and that's
Yeah,
we're running out of time, guys. We need
Yeah.
to move on. So your best original, Reese.
So all mentions Chainsaw Man, More Than Married Couple, Romantic Killer, Reincarnated as a Sword, Beast Tamer. Now to the top 5. We've got DIY.
I'm surprised that Beast Tamer didn't make you at 5. Okay.
It just missed out. So DIY. They got I'm the Villainess. There's Blue Lock.
No surprise there.
Then Bocce.
Wow.
What? Bocce?
Oh, it's number 1.
No, second. Versus G-Witch.
No surprises
There you
there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the shock. Let's see the Pikachu. He's doing the shocked face right now.
Incidentally,
And it's not going to get any more surprising for me. Number 10 is More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Number 9 is Bibliophile Princess.
I'm just going to do it in advance.
Number 8 is I'm a Villainess, which on here I wrote as My Next Life as a Villainess. Number 7 is Do It Yourself. Number 6 is Reincarnated as a Sword. Number 5 is The Eminence in Shadow.
Only
Eminence.
5? You spoke highly of it. I thought it'd be higher.
Yeah, it was still good.
4, you mean?
Yeah. Number 4 is Chainsaw Man. Number 3 is Gundam Witch from Mercury. Number 2 is Blue Lock. And big surprise, number 1 is Bocce.
I've already typed it in because I knew that was where it was going.
Yeah, we knew.
Let's be honest, we all knew. Big surprise, a show I've been raving on about all season.
Yeah.
That's my number 1.
Mr. Wren.
So honourable mention: Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Number 5, Raven of the Old Palace.
Oh no, the cushion came off.
I will say right now, I'm gonna take Chainsaw Man off my wildcard list because it's very clear that I'd be the only one that would not.
It's just that I only watched one episode, so I don't feel like. But I recognise.
But I think I get a sense that it collectively it wouldn't mean much in the group.
So number
Plus,
4,
I don't want to get shat on for putting it at the bottom when we get to the list. And we'd all put it at number 10. And then we go, what do you mean Chainsaw Man's number 10? I like it too much. Your opinions are garbage.
Calvin, you need to understand. People don't watch our videos.
We barely watch our videos.
Next.
I stopped watching our videos in 2019.
4 DIY. Do it yourself.
Yep.
Oh my god, I hate my mind for a second. I thought you were going to say Fortnite.
You
You said 4.
Oh.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say Fortnite for a second. I don't know why. Fuck him up.
Number 3, Gundam. Number 2, Blue Lock. Number 1, Bocce.
Hey.
So my lot are the honourable mentions I have a More Than Married Couple and Blue Lock.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 is Do It Yourself.
Oh wow.
Number 4, Chainsaw Man.
Oh.
Number 3, Bocce the Rock.
Since you said it was in the wildcard section, I thought it would be number. You will be up.
It was more an obligation
Yeah.
than anything else. It wasn't actually because I thought it deserved to be the nomination, but I thought our list might look bad if it's not nominated.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Then you know it. By the way, you know it's.
I mean, dude, the biggest thing that has come out from that, honestly, is the sloppy blowjob demon joke, which I'm sorry, I just think that's funny.
I found it quite funny. Then number 2, Romantic Killer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
My number 1 was Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So, Witch from Mercury. That's the thing I've been most anticipating every week.
I thought you were gonna go for Romantic Killer.
No, here's the thing about Romantic Killer. Here's the reason it doesn't win for me ending both wraps everything up but leaves it open, and there's not more manga yet for them to adapt. So to me, it's like that's both a great ending and a not so great ending, and I'm not sure I can justify it at the minute.
I mean, we'll probably get. We'd like to get more manga. I mean, it's not going to be like Stars Align.
At the minute, he hasn't done any more manga. That's the author. The anime has adapted all of the manga at this point.
Yeah, we'll get more.
So, when was the last bit of manga published?
Oh god, a few years ago. It's all about a year ago, I think. But the point is, there's nothing else for them. It's also a full color manga, so it takes a bit longer to produce than most. But the storyline at the minute is fantastic. I mean, the last 3 episodes do a brilliant job doing wrapping up one of the character arcs. But I also thought it was going with, okay, you had a justification for it to be any one of the 3 of them. You've now said it's basically got to be this guy.
Right.
It's another one of those things. I'm like, it also doesn't help the fact, it also doesn't help that the lead that I'm on about does look weirdly like Kyo from Fruits Basket.
Yeah, I know the guy you mean.
Yeah, no, he looks so much like Kyo from Fruits Basket. Yeah. Incidentally, Blue Lock didn't do as well here as I was expecting.
Yeah, it was number 2 for me.
Yeah, it was second for me also.
Yeah,
It was third for me.
See, I let the side down by putting it as honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's just,
what was it that didn't appeal to you so much about the show?
I just felt when I was in it, it was like,
I just love I love the massive difference to it, which is like all the other sports anime is just teamwork. We're teams. We're gonna work our best. And this one was just like, no, be fucking selfish.
It's so overly.
Put it this way: if it wasn't for Romantic Killer, it would have made my top 5.
Like the thing is, they're all overly dramatic. But this one really what makes it worth it.
It's so good, and you put so many caricatural characters into such an absurd situation. Make them
What was your number 1 again?
Bocce.
It's incidentally, it's Bocce.
Yeah.
Gundam.
Bocce is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Blue Lock. The fact I put it in the honorable mentions is Blue Lock went from 2nd to 3rd, but only by 1 point, I should say.
Well, even then.
But that's also going to be a bit of an issue going forward. But let's talk Gundam because it went down very well. No surprise, Reese picked it.
Obviously, I feel like it was suck and he would still pick it.
No.
I just says I would.
People surprised I picked it though.
Really surprised.
Yeah,
Like,
first,
really?
definitely.
I'm so shocked. Yeah.
No, I proper loved this one. This one's been fantastic.
You are right, but I just wouldn't have expected it from you.
Quick question then. On the same level as Iron Blooded Orphans?
Below Iron Blooded Orphans.
At this point, I don't think we can ever really say until the whole thing's done, which will be. I don't think even after the second core it's going to be done. I reckon they're going to go for the full 50 episodes as usual for Gundam. So we'll probably see a season 2 sometime late next year, early 2024.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a massive hit in Japan.
Yeah, no, it's the Gunpla is probably selling quite well as well.
Because the Ariel itself was sold out for months.
Yeah, Ariel's sold out quite a bit. Yeah,
and it's funny because the fan feedback was so strong in it that Bandai got into a collaboration with a snack company called Ariel.
Oh yes,
I still stand by that.
Okay.
Ariel is probably one of the most overpowered Gundams. Probably.
No, it's not even close.
Really?
Not even close.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Would you say it's the most overpowered one then?
Either Turn 8 or the Double O Riser from the film.
What about the one that Hero uses at the end of Wing?
Oh, the Wing Zero.
The Wing Zero, yeah.
No, the only thing about Wing Zero is that it's the double buster rifle.
But
that's the only special thing.
The one that Zex uses at the end of that, though, is the best designed mech ever.
Yeah, with the Epion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Anime Amigos, episode 3.
Again. Oh, seriously, Epion looks so cool, though.
Yeah.
Incidentally, that's another fact about it. Interesting cast list at the minute. Like, you got I actually think I like the fact everyone has a reason. I nearly put Gruel in my best male category just for how interesting he is, which, it's very weird to say out loud considering that's a term in Magic the Gathering. So incidentally, I think we need to... Bocce the Rock is obviously a big hit as well.
Oh my god, like, amazing characters, amazing music. I can't think of a fault with that show. It's
No.
been absolutely amazing.
I've been waiting for a spiritual successor to K-On! And it's finally come.
Yeah,
that's what I was
absolutely.
thinking when I watched it.
It's like it's not offensive. It's not raunchy or which
Oh,
You know,
it's
like,
which-
yeah, they have they have
exactly.
a running joke and
Yeah.
they make it work
Yeah.
every time.
Because I feel like they can be really off-putting for new people coming into anime, but this one I feel like is such a good introduction. But it's also just
There's
a
a
very
sense of
good show in
and there's also a
itself.
sense of maturity to it.
Exactly.
So what do you? I think we need to move into picking our anime of the season then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go over the top 5 as usual. Bocce the Rock's in first with 30. Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury is in second with 26. Third is Blue Lock with 25. Fourth place is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 that had 19. And I didn't think it was going to make the top. And Do It Yourself is in fifth with 18. Very big surprise for a lot. Very big surprise. Chainsaw Man did not make the top 5.
I'm not massively surprised, honestly.
Which, let's face it, is probably due to me not pushing it as hard.
Well, no, I mean,
No, you didn't.
I mean,
Ren
I
didn't push that
didn't-
hard.
I
didn't
mean,
watch
in all fairness, I didn't really promote it that insane amount.
Neither did I. We only picked it for number 1 for 2 of our categories.
I mean, I haven't watched much of it, but from what all of you guys have said, it's the post-hype phase that's made it kind of not realise.
They should not have hyped it. The team should not have hyped it up, and I think the anime community also hyped it up too much.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It'll be commercially successful, no doubt.
When do you think the inevitable backlash against Chainsaw Man's going to come? No, in terms of like the one that Reese has pointed out.
Yeah.
I more mean, when's the inevitable? It's not as good as everyone says it is. Backlash going to come? Do you reckon?
Not sure.
After its
honestly.
conclusion.
I think it's a couple of months after the conclusion. I think people are going to say, "Well, why were we that hyped about it?" And I would be interested to see what the score for the.
I mean, I don't know. The hype's only gone down for Attack on Titan, even though the final 2 seasons have been not very good.
Well,
No,
Let's
Attack
lose
on,
the manga.
no, Attack on Titan has kind of gone down, I reckon, from what I've seen.
Comparable might be Devilman Crybaby, which people still love, even for its flaws. No, not for its flaws, probably
For God's
because.
sake, you all voted for that over Violet Evergarden?
I know.
And End of the Universe, Place Further in the Universe,
Yeah.
and Megalobox.
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously? Seriously?
But
No, I would have preferred if you picked Hinamatsuri. That one, I wasn't massive on that one.
Hinamatsuri would have been a wrong choice, but it would have been a better choice than that one.
I think what it is that the anime and the shows that draw hype are the really kind of hyper violent, hyper publicized, which Chainsaw Man is.
Well-
so for most people, that'll be their best thing because that's what they know of anime.
Yeah, but if you look at the other hyper-publicised anime from this year, the other ones did live up to the hype. Like My Dress Up Darling was hyper-publicised, lived up to the hype. Spy X
I
Family.
mean, I don't know about. I mean, I disagree with you.
I want to say with
Spy
Chainsaw
X
Man,
Family.
I feel sorry for the people who have to censor it in China. It will be like a fucking hentai.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, I forgot about the.
Oh, I was.
I actually saw a picture of it before with blood pouring into Power's mouth.
Sorry, side note, I was watching Naruto and Gaara crushed someone in a bit of sand and then I will make it rain blood.
Oh,
and then,
you're on the tuning exam now?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite arcs.
They're just about to go for the 1v1 battles.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know,
The battle
right?
between Naruto and Neji.
Sorry, before that, we're about to see Rock Lee Gaara.
Shall we?
Oh
Shall we?
my god.
Shall we?
I'm sorry. I'm just getting so hyped for you
I know.
watching it. I love those fights.
My girlfriend hasn't watched it before,
Oh,
so
she's
I'm
in
just
for
I
a
get to relive this.
She is in for a treat.
Absolutely.
Shall we eliminate Do It Yourself
Yes.
from the
Yeah.
contention? Because it's a good, nice anime, but it's not an anime of the year contender.
Shows have done it better as well.
Let's.
See Eurocamp.
That leaves us with 4 choices. Mob is the lowest scoring of these 3. Does it need a nomination? I don't think it does.
Season 2 got nominated when that came out, and I feel like I have a slight feeling one of us might pick for wildcard, honestly.
So that leaves us with Blue Lock, G-Witch, and Bocce the Rock. This was not the 3 I was expecting to be the top 3.
All originals.
Yeah. And I think we should. And it'll be interesting because it means that all 4 of the non-wildcard ones will be originals for the first time ever.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. So, First year we did it, obviously, but we weren't allowing sequels at that time.
I don't absolutely want to eliminate Mob because I think it is just so. It has been amazing this season.
It is, but
I-
it hasn't scored as much.
But
in terms of score.
I don't know what your opinion on it,
top
Reese,
3.
is.
I think it's fine to leave it off just because its reputation speaks for itself now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
that's
Whereas
true,
I feel like
actually,
one of these 3 should get the nomination.
Yeah, sure.
To
Fair enough.
help promote it.
So that leaves Bocce. Gundam and Blue Lock, and I don't feel comfortable eliminating Blue Lock because of the score, because it's only 1 point off G-Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's down to these 3, and I must be honest, I thought Bocce might have had a chance, I thought G-Witch might have had a chance. Blue Lock is the surprise for me. I did not see that one coming.
No, not at all.
And admittedly, my enjoyment of Romantic Killer probably stopped at getting 26 and tying with the Bocce.
Funny enough,
Not Bocce,
our top,
G-Witch.
the altogether top 3 are my top 3 of the best originals.
So, oh god. Well, you're obviously picking Bocce.
Bocce, yeah, obviously.
You're obviously picking Gundam.
To be honest, I'd pick Bocce as well. So we're at 2v2.
And I'm picking Gundam out of this lot.
So, well, let's have a think then.
Because I think Blue Lock might be out on that basis.
Yeah,
None of us would have outright said it.
I think it's a very good show, absolutely. But yeah,
Is it? Let's see. How do we feel about this though? Anime of the year is Blue Lock. How do we feel hearing that out loud? It doesn't feel right to me, but I don't know about you guys.
I agree
It
with
doesn't
that.
feel as good, as right as Gundam or Bocce now.
Yeah.
So I think Blue Lock's out. But again, we're kind of tied on this one because I'm not budging. I think Gundam was a bit better than Bocce.
I'm not budging.
Because so my. I mean, as a comparison, we know there's a lot more to come from Gundam, and if it's been this good so far, then that's already.
Whereas with Bocce, we kind of know where that is, and
yeah, we know how good that is.
I mean, that obviously doesn't have a continuing manga to take from.
Does,
I believe it is. I'm
pretty sure it has a manga.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Let me double check.
Give me a sec.
Pornhub.com.
Anime Planet.
Wiki feed.
Let's see. Here it is. Bocce the Rock. Yeah, based on a manga, but it's a 4, which also is why it's a 4 panel manga. So again, they've done exactly the same thing they did with K-On! Of taking the source material and blowing it up completely.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Like it's called K-On's also based on a 4 panel manga series, but it's but with that one. They actually expanded on the source material.
Okay, yeah.
So again, Bocce the Rock, I believe they're doing the same thing with this one.
Yeah.
So, oh god, I'm fine with either of these getting the win.
I mean, realistically, if one isn't picked, then I'm sure there's a wild card available to go to one.
Which, let's face it, is guarantees one of my wild cards.
Yeah. So what's the points then? Seeing as we are at
the points between those two, there's 4 points separating them. Bocce got 30. And Gundam got 26. Okay, let's go back into our list actually just to determine this. How many times did Bocce get number 1 for any of us, and how many times did Gundam get number 1?
So Bocce got best girl from a lot of us.
Yep.
Yeah, Bocce got. I think
Best
Yeah, I think Bocce got best girl from most of us. I think the only...
I was the only standout.
We need to eliminate best original because we were split on those.
Yeah, it didn't...
Best girl...
Bocce took a lot of surprise nominations. It took a lot of OP nominations.
It didn't...
Well,
it only won 2 from me, but it got a lot of like second places.
What I'm trying to determine is where it got most of its points from. So is there an
best girl? No. Definitely, because it got 9 points from best girl.
Yeah, but that's a very good category to win to get a lot of points on.
And likewise, Gundam got points at least 3 points for best girl, right?
Yeah, but it's also it was out. It's also OPs. Neither one of them outright did well in that one.
On my ranking, G-Witch beat it both times, with it getting best ED overall. G-Witch.
Yeah, G-Witch beat it in that category.
Bocce beat it for me in best OP, but for best ED, Gundam won. Yeah.
I think this one has been the hardest one we've had to do all year. Like every time we get to one of these, it's kind of like, yeah, there's an obvious choice here. This one is not an obvious choice.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go with this one. I kind of feel when we go back to this, we have the scorecard for if it means, and the only reason we don't take the scorecard into account is if the points have come from like one category that it really probably shouldn't. Like, for example, if it wins everything in ED or OP, it's like, yeah, but you could take a few points off of that because it's just the music rather than the core content of the show. So I think on that basis, Bocce probably should win this one.
Yeah, because it beats G-Witch for animation for me.
Yeah.
And if it's winning on that one, I say we give it to Bocce.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
So the Anime Amigos anime of the season is Bocce the Rock. Everybody clap your hands. So,
super happy with that one.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to win, but it's there, so I'm going to add it to the list. Oh, where is that fucking list? There it is. Okay.
So should we run through what we've got so far then for Anime of the Year nominees?
So on Anime of the Year nominees so far are My Dress Up Darling, Spy X Family, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and Bocce the Rock. That's a good selection.
All of ours have pretty much been the popular vote.
With the exception of Bocce, I'd say.
No. Actually, from what I've seen, Bocce has been getting quite often been getting more high scores than Chainsaw Man.
I'm just going to check on something here on this one. Average rating. I'm going to go for the average.
Like with
G Witches is underrated. I know that.
Mostly going from anime trendings, Bocce has been #1 like 3 weeks consistently.
Oh, to be fair, Bocce's quite high on this ranking.
Bleach is highest rated, it seems.
Bocce scores higher than Iruma-kun and Golden Kamui and To Your
Only
Eternity.
marginally, because they're all on 4.5 stars.
Oh, on MAL, Bocce has a higher rating by Chainsaw Man by
What about
0.001.
watched?
Yeah.
If I watched, that'd be interesting.
No, but there won't be because only a few of them are complete. It's watching would be a better one. Or no, way more people are watching. In fact, it's actually quite. Oh my god! Actually, it's quite low down actually on that category.
Might be watched.
Yeah, seriously, it's on the.
But again, Chainsaw Man's the
Chainsaw Man
highest,
is the highest one on there, but
Of course,
again,
My Hero Academia, and then Blue Lock is actually the first original.
Blue Lock is the top on originals for that front. But let's move on to.
Right, so if we're going purely on points on my anime list, G Witch is 7.93, Bocce's is 8.83. So it's almost 1 point higher.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that these two are very close to each other in several ways. But anyway, we've got to go to our wild cards. We need 6 more nominations. So we're going to start with. You, Elliot picks the order because he won Anime Mastermind.
Yeah.
Let's go in order in the back. Reese me, Ren, Calvin, Reese me.
Okay, so first of all, I'll go strong with G Witch then.
So Mobile Suit Gundam G Witch, that comes into the nominations. Where is it? Here it is. Suit Gundam.
See, now this is why the fanbase abbreviated to G Witch. so you want to condense all that rather than writing a paragraph for a title.
Yep.
I just put Gundam the Witch from Mercury.
Well, that's one of my wild cards off the list. So.
My first one is Made in Abyss Season 2.
Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch all the movies.
The movies are you just have to watch
one film.
You just have to watch one.
film.
The others are OVAs.
Okay.
That's the first sequel on this list.
Yeah,
I bet you're happy with that one.
Oh yeah, that is fantastic.
Season 2 is Made in Abyss has been great.
That's
now.
your only wild card, Ren.
Bleach 1000. No.
JoJo's parts.
See, there's one.
I could pick JoJo, to be fair.
No, you couldn't.
No,
it's a whole from last year.
Of course, that's so sad.
Now, you can't pick Bleach, but has a caveat of 16 seasons before it. According to Disney+.
Yes, you had to
Can I
read
go over a couple
500
that I'm
volume
considering, see if
chapters.
it'll help you out? So I've got a couple down here. One I've got down here as I had Chainsaw Man as a maybe, but one I did down as a serious consideration was Licorice Recoil.
I wasn't as big on that.
So
I was quite big on that.
But
I was pretty big on that.
I also feel like that's one that if we don't nominate it, people might be a bit weirded out by the fact Licorice Recoil's not nominated.
I mean, in my mind, to be honest, I'm considering My Hero Academia Season 6. I'm considering Mob Psycho 100, and I'm considering Love After World Domination.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Because that was just great, but I don't. I mean, that's concluded, and I don't think that reached particularly high on our seasonal roundup. So I doubt it would make any headway here.
No, it's got quite big with Power Rangers fans.
Understandably,
but
I
put it this way: I think if you put it out there, it's not going to do well in the charts, especially considering all of these really good shows.
Yeah, I'm going to take a chance on Mob.
Mob Psycho 100 Season 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an interesting choice.
Because we've got time for it to conclude.
I can't see that going horribly wrong.
No, God no. If it is the final season, then we're in for an excellent conclusion.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be.
Especially that cliffhanger.
Yes.
That leaves it with me. Oh, God. See, here's the thing. I got 2 anime I actually want to nominate, as in these were 2 of my favourite things of the year. And I've got one which I think is a need to, but I don't know if either of you 2 are going to nominate it. See, I feel like Licorice Recoil...
Licorice
Recoil, sorry. Licorice Recoil, I think, needs to be in the running because of its impact. but it's not my favourite out of the 3 that I've got, because I've also got Romantic Killer and Vampires in the Garden.
Dude, you last year you nearly voted to have Banished from the Heroes Party in, and you also put Phantom Pirate Princess in. I feel like just go personal opinion.
All right, well that then leaves it with Romantic Killer. Are one of you two going to pick Licorice Recoil though? That's the only thing I want to know on this one.
I'm not.
I won't.
As
I said, I want to go with one from each season, and Licorice Recoil was in the same season as Maiden Abyss.
I think considering Romantic Killer was only a hit on your end, it might be wise just to pick Licorice Recoil.
But I'm also thinking Vampire in the Garden was really good.
I did really like that one.
Was that?
I liked it. I wasn't as hyped as you two.
I don't remember that one. Was that? Which
It-
one was
it-
that?
it was-
Netflix,
Vampires
five
Rush.
episodes.
Actually, you know what? Out of all those ones, everyone watched Romantic Killer. I personally would pick Licorice Recoil off those ones.
I personally would have as well.
Yeah, I think it's actually really good. I think out of all of them, it's probably technically the best one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll pick Licorice Recoil.
Okay.
Because the other two are really good, but they're only for the me things, and I think it would just not.
I'm happy to give that another chance. I didn't watch all that much.
Put it this way.
I mean, I really liked it.
Put it this way. The one I was preparing for before we did Best of Summer was Cyberpunk Edge Runners to be in this point. But anyway, so Licorice Recoil, and also I was prepared if Reese didn't pick G-Witch to take that one off his hands. As they say, if I
Are
pick,
you thinking Reese would not pick G-Witch?
I'm more meant if you picked me to go first, I would have said, right, I'll take G-Witch off your hands if you do me a favour and nominate something that I like.
Tactical voting.
Yeah. So that
This
leaves.
is bribery.
So that leaves it interesting. So Licorice Recoil's nominated.
Sorry, next.
So I'm going to go with your boy Kong Ming.
Oh,
For
shit.
spring.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
Bringing
watch
it
that.
back.
I'm going to have to watch it now.
Yeah.
It is so good.
How do you spell that again?
Yeah, boy Kong Ming.
Well, that's
NG,
well, that's me
MING.
taking it off
Kong Ming,
the honorable mentions bit.
Oh.
And then my one is probably going to be a surprise. I'm going Blue Lock.
Oh, okay.
I really, really liked it, and it's continuing next season.
Yeah.
I think it's going to continue to be really good.
So here's our 10 nominees for Anime of the Year. We have My Dress Up Darling, Spy X Family, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Bocce the Rock, Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury, Made in Abyss Season 2, Marv Psycho 100 Season 3, Licorice Recoil, Your Boy Kong Ming, and Blue Lock. So I've got to catch up with your boy Kong Ming.
I need to watch it. I did
It
a
is
high
so
dive
good.
when that came out.
Send me that list, Cal.
Yep. Post it to the group.
Yeah.
Just take a screenshot.
That is a good list.
Absolutely.
list.
That is a
Very
very
strong.
good list.
Very strong.
So that's that's a strong list. So actually, let me take the look at. Do you mind if I take a look at the seasonal disparity? So My Dress Up Darling, that's let's see how many from winter. Just My Dress Up Darling.
Into
Spring.
I think that's the only one.
Spring is 2 of them. Your Boy Kong Ming and Spy X Family. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is and Licorice Recoil and Made in Abyss is a summer, so that's 3 from summer, and 3 from fall. No, 2 from fall. 3 from fall. Bocce, Gundam, and Blue Lock. So 3 from fall, 3 from summer, 2 from spring, and 1 from winter.
Damn it! If only we have one board, then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incidentally, I obviously have to reorganize these because we always do them in the order of when they came out. So
Yeah.
I need to look up the actual dates of broadcast.
Yeah.
But that's a good list,
Very
actually.
good list.
Can I make a request, Elliot, that romantic?
Actually, no way. We forgot. They're actually 4 for 4. Mob Psycho 100 as well.
Oh
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
full.
So everyone got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey!
Hey!
That's fun.
I'm getting laid tonight. I'm not. Well, obviously, we're not. We're anime fans. When do we ever get that?
But the
Why do you think we simp over anime girls? Damn it!
and that is our version of the Mighty Number 9 trailer.
Hey.
I'm glad we get to talk about Spy X Family in its entirety.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's been so good.
This is a very strong 10. Like I know we say that every year, but every year I feel like there's an outlier here. I suddenly
The only two I don't think we won't have seen the entirety of by the time we next talk is Blue Lock and Witch of Mercury.
Yes.
no, Witch from Mercury.
Because I won't know what Witch from Mercury won't mean that's not going to be the entire story.
Yeah, but it's also there's episode delays as well on that.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of episodes that's not going to air until just afterwards. And I believe because of our travel plans, we're going to do that on the 13th of June as our
Oh, that's my birthday.
anime. Not 13th of June.
January.
January, sorry.
January.
13th of January, we're going to have our Anime of the Year podcast.
Okey-doke.
It's only a few weeks.
So, and other than, I mean, the only outlier I think might not do too well here is your boy Kongming.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not confident about Dress Up Darling personally.
Well,
That's 'cause I don't like it.
We all know where
I
the
mean-
point's going to come from.
I mean, in all fairness, that was the best thing in a kind of mess season.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind
The only things I can really remember outside of that is Sasaki and Miyano and the Becky Sailor
Yeah,
uniform.
Sasaki
and
and
I feel
Miyano
like I'm
was
the
really
only
good.
one who does.
No, I remember a Becky Sailor uniform
I remember
quite well.
Sasaki and Mia now.
Anyway, so Tribe 9 came around that season.
Oh yeah, the baseball
We're
anime.
the only ones who remember that.
Oh,
Shame.
That was great.
it was fun.
That was great.
So we'll see you all on the 13th then.
Yep.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you all in the new year. Have a great holiday, guys.
Yep. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, folks.
Okay, y'all.